Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandeville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by B-Mul Auto is 1 p.m.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome once again to the Sports Desk. Boys, and it's almost as if between carrying live events and
because you weren't here
holiday.
on Monday. Yeah, you weren't here on Monday.
Yeah, me take a one. I'm still not fully recovered. You know? I'm still kind of nasal.
The flu has hit the country hard, you know.
Yeah,
a lot
man.
of people sneezing and coughing.
But let me just make some announcements. The link up people is December 21, and it's still at Stillwell Road. So 24 is Stillwell Road. The last two Brambles keep at a spot there. That's the way I'm gonna do it again. So not Saturday coming, the other Saturday night. I made some WhatsApp flyers, people. My name spelled wrong in the flyers, so I have to redo them. But if you're listening now, remember the link up is the 21st, the next Saturday, 24th Stillwell Road. As for the call of the year, it starts Monday.
Yes. Next week, Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We were a little bit worried. Well, I was worried that we are carrying the T20 internationals with West Indies and Bangladesh. But those
are night games.
But always what? Sunday,
Tuesday
and Thursday.
Yes.
So those won't affect it. So start decide who I vote for from now. And so that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will have a smooth staging. Is there much staging this going to be now?
For call of the year?
Yeah. I want to hear with that.
It's a lot, man.
I want to hear with that.
I can't no longer check it off the top of my head. But it has been so many.
Yeah. So
I think we may be about the 15th or so.
About the 15th.
Yeah.
All right. So the call of the year starts Monday. Between now and we won't have any show tomorrow, more than likely, because of cricket again.
Yes, we have the third ODI.
Yeah, so Friday now we'll start pushing some things.
Yes.
Pushing more. But call of the year, if you're listening anywhere, and I'll post it up on my Facebook page and spread the word. The call of the year is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
Voting.
So some things to talk about, my boss. You I'm sure we'll talk about the football related issues, which is one of the reasons why this program is the most credible program, you know. I'm gonna accuse me, say me is the authority of everything. I never tell no man that. But Alzari Joseph yesterday said that. Yeah. When Alzari got that 3, was it 2 or 3 match for rushing?
I think it's 2 actually.
2 for rushing captain. Mm-hmm. There were people who saying, but this is so unlike Alzari.
Yeah, and you made the point that.
And I, as the winner argument boss, came and said, no. Stop this rubbish around my here in some other places about Alzari is this well-behaved character. Alzari is a troublemaker. Less than a month after, Alzari's head showed up again. You know what them like with Alzari for?
Yeah.
The 4th umpire said to Alzari before the game started, brother, you can't walk on the pitch in your spikes. Mm-hmm. Every school boy will play cricket. No, say you can't walk.
Yeah.
Even while the game starts and you run down the pitch, if you pull and you still run, the umpire tell us you can't run
down the middle like that. You have to get off the pitch.
If you bat and you run straight down the pitch, the umpire got pressure you. Now, whether Alzari Joseph believed that the umpire was too harsh, come off of the pitch, brethren. Him rush the umpire and them hear the obscene language. Alzari it should get about 5 games. Sorry about that. So that is what happened, people. The umpires told him, don't walk on the pitch on your spikes. Which is something where everybody knows. You stay off the pitch before the game starts completely. And even while the game starts, you have to know it. And Alzari cuss some bad word and say something where never right and get fined. He didn't even contest it. So when you hear Alzari is not a troublemaker, but you hear me say him is a youth who need help. You all know who is more credible, right? On the information. The other ones that and then you can talk about the thing where you want to talk about. You remember Orville Higgins telling us that Shea Hope, when his strike rate was like 73
Before he was captain.
before he was captain. And we were like, there is no way you, as the best player upon the team, supposed to have a of early 70s, sometimes 72, 73. And one of the things that we're hearing is that what this team and I say for bad team, for bad team. Shea Hope's strike rate since he has become captain has gone up by about 4 or 5%. I think the last time I checked it was 77.5. Yesterday he scored something like 86 from 88 bars.
Mm-hmm.
The very thing that Orville Higgins was saying that Shea Hope should be doing, and I was criticized for saying he should be doing, and here that the team worthless, so he could not be doing. Shea Hope's strike rate is now heading in the direction that we all know that it could get. Winner next argument, no contest as the winner argument, boss.
All right,
it's up to you now.
We're going online, man. I'm looking forward to for a call from someone.
By the way, which numbers are working?
The regular ones, Nicholas. 676-6968.
Are them there? Okay,
Yeah.
676-6968.
So
All right.
we go to the phone lines. Go to the first one. Hello.
Me?
Yes. Oh, Garvey's on.
What did you do, boss?
Zidane, may I hear echo, man?
I'm not hearing any echo.
Oh.
I'm hearing you clearly. You're loud and clear and sound good.
You don't see it on my radar, but never go for the bigger neck today. I come for Orville again next.
Oh yes, nice.
Oh.
I'm happy.
You're relieved.
I'm relieved, boy.
Yeah. So you can go and relax.
Oh,
today.
nice, man. Yes, thank you very much.
Orville again.
I'm trembling in my boots.
The last time I was on the radio, right?
Yes.
What a disgraceful performance you had that whole day, bro. I never break it up here show you how disgraceful you were on the radio that day.
Yes.
I come on the radio criticizing something which is rooted in facts. You know? Nobody can say when I talk about the rooted in facts. You know? You accuse me of being politically motivated.
Yes.
And not being fair. You say I'm on a mission
Yes.
to discredit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Cool. You went on to ask me a silly question about the Chilani multi-purpose stadium.
Why would you say the question was silly?
Yeah, because it's very silly because everybody can take up them Google what year the stadium
So if
was
it was
built
silly,
and
why
Google
didn't
who was in power at the time?
Why didn't you answer the silly question rather than
If
saying
I
you don't
wanted
know?
to be political, you know what I would have did?
Yeah.
I would have pounced on that opportunity and praised the government that built the stadium.
Who built the stadium?
The government that built the stadium is not the present government now.
I agree.
Okay. So if I was being anti this government, I would have pounced on that opportunity.
But
and praised the other government.
Nice try, guy.
You silly fellow.
Nice try. You know where I was going. I was about to talk.
I don't know where you was going, but I saw
an
opportunity there.
No.
If I was being political, I could have seized it.
Nice try. We were talking about upkeep of stadium.
Yes.
That is what we're talking about. You knew I was going to.
Point is?
My point
What's
is,
your point?
You realized that while you were giving it to the current sports minister for not helping to take care of facilities, and you'd be dead right.
Yes.
That your party has also been guilty of the same thing.
Grossly.
Yeah.
My party. Well, what kind of accusation that?
Because you sound very, very political. Man.
Yes, you do.
Okay, all right. Me to break it up. Now I'll go on further to show you who is very political minded. However, isn't this sports minister in charge of the Chila sport for 9 years?
Is that how long?
So how you gonna blame the other party for not upkeeping the stadium?
While they were there.
It's not 9 years, guy.
It's not 9 years. It's 8.
Okay.
While the other side was
shy of, okay, Zidane, isn't it like a month shy of 9 years?
My question is, while the other,
my God,
while your party,
are you saying that 9 years ago the stadium was derelict as it is now?
While your party was in power, did they?
No, just to ask you a question, boss. Was it derelict?
No,
in
man.
2016?
Clearly, it is getting worse because as time goes on, it is going to get worse. But the question is, while your party was in power, were you satisfied that they did all within their power?
Listen,
the maintenance was a great
the
That's the point I'm
was
making.
completed. Right after the stadium was completed, there was a change of government.
And then your party came back in power at some point, right?
Yes.
Right. And
The
then
stadium
now
was
there's a
built in
change of
07.
government again. So we are speaking about it as it is now presently.
No.
I could have blamed. You have 3 different administrations there since it was built.
And I'm saying,
So we
were
have to
you?
talk about right now.
Here's the question I'm going to ask you to prove, and
you have no point, sir. You're silly.
But
you're,
at least
you're
make the silly point, man. I'm saying, while your party was in power, were you convinced that they did all they could do to ensure the maintenance?
Was I calling the sports desk and talk, boss, what kind of rubbish you are coming? You sound idiotic, you know.
But,
however, you know what? Let me move away from that, because you know no point.
You're better.
You did an interview right after my call, you see?
Yeah.
With a gentleman from Barbados.
Yeah.
And the man
Gregory
was
Nichols
saying to you that his cricket board has decided to go the opposite way of what the Jamaican cricket board decided to do in terms of meeting out discipline to their captain, correct?
Yes, man.
Cool. You know what you did? You come and brag and say it was a big interview.
Arguably the biggest sports interview
on a political road. So much so that you got exasperated in the middle of the interview and bawl out, Lord Jesus Christ.
I did what?
Why did you bawl out, Lord Jesus Christ? Because you couldn't lead the man down a political road. You tried to suggest that the man's motive and the Barbados Cricket Board's motive were politically aligned.
You want me to tell you what the facts are, my boss? Or you want to just do
No, that is not factual, boss.
What is not factual?
You came with a bunch of supposition, a bunch of hearsay, and tried to lead the man down a particular road because you wanted to paint the man in a certain political light. That is no big interview. Then you jump off an interview at about big interview. Did I have any more time left? I'm 5 minutes.
No, man. I'll give you a little bit more time because I want to help you. That you do your thing.
You know.
No, man. You can't. Well, you know why me put straighten you out.
No, you flat yourself in front of the whole nation.
You know how many people tell me that was a big interview? I didn't expect you to say.
When you ball out Lord Jesus Christ in the middle of an interview.
All right, here's the point. Do you think Barbados would be safe? You remember we had talked to the president of the Barbados board, right? Mr. What the Barbados president name again? You remember we had talked to the president of the board the week before. God. And I asked him, how can you be writing a letter against the West Indies board when you are a member of the board about rest day and competition rules and so on? You remember that interview? And when I asked him that, listen to what I'm
political is you.
No.
People, myself,
hold on, no.
From Barbados,
you realize
you
the road
accuse us of being politically motivated when you are the one that appear politically motivated.
Garvey, me I go make the point whether you like it or not. At December now, so me know it go, but me I go make the point. I'm saying when I interview the Barbados president,
you're rubbish, though.
Well, I know.
You're going back to politics.
Are you going to allow me to make the point?
Third time you're going back to politics. You hear that, Zidane?
If you want to spend your 5 minutes refusing,
did you hear that, Zidane?
I am going to make the point.
All right. I hope you're listening carefully, Zidane.
Let me make the point of Garvey and then you and Zidane can't talk. No, when what about suddenly the Barbados president does gone out of it. But we did speak to him before.
The leaks of Miggy have your concourse.
No. So when hold it line, we're coming right. I'm loving it.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Give a little, a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Upskill yourself and earn what you are worth with international advanced diplomas and associate degrees at IIRQ Engineering and Technical College. Registered with UCJ, JTech, and an approved City and Guild Center. Get trained at global standards in 9 to 18 months and earn advanced diplomas and associate degrees in electronic and electrical engineering, logistics and supply chain management, motor vehicle repairs, business management, food prep, and food and beverage. Day, evening, and Saturday classes begin very soon. Register this week and choose a payment plan that suits you. Visit us at 32 Hope Road, Kingston, or call 876-322-4029. IIRQ, your premium technical college choice.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, God. I remember now. You're still there.
Conde Riley.
Conde.
Yeah, man, there, man.
So when we spoke to Mr. Conde Riley, my boss, he said he was going to write a letter to the West Indies board, asking for his share of the prize money, and complaining about the fact that there was no not rest day. What you call it day there?
There's no reserve.
Reserve day.
Like provisional day, yeah.
Right. And I asked him on air, why would you be writing against the board when you are a board member? Conde Riley said, nobody asked me. I was not part of the planning. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody did this and nobody did that. As a smart man, Garvey, what does that tell you about the relationship between the general membership of the West Indies board and the Barbados Cricket Board?
So you're saying that people cannot, hold on. You are saying that people cannot have differences on one hand and yet still put those differences aside and deal with the facts of a particular situation?
A Barbados Cricket Association.
Hold on. So what you're saying to me is that all decisions
me no more than
politically motivated.
I am
very interesting.
I am saying,
so you stay away from the facts of what the man them are used to stand up to defend their case. Are you gone to some other stuff?
No, I'm not gone to other stuff. It was part of the interview where he said he was alienated from the decision making.
By the way, just to let you go, because I'm gonna leave, because you're struggling badly. The Chulani multi-purpose stadium was opened in 2007. Yeah. So up until 2016, it would have been in existence for 9 years, which was under the watch of two different types of administrations over those 9 years. And now this sports minister has been in charge for 9 years. So if you want to blame those two equally, you can say
that's
this
not what
lady
I'm
has had as much time as those two put together.
Garvey.
She should get blamed for the stadium being in this derelict condition now, sir. You are being political. Have a nice day. Zidane, tomorrow I'm coming for your neck, so get ready.
All right, sir. So let's examine Garvey and the position. And we're being nice. It's Christmas. It's holiday. I am not saying that the stadium is not in a worse position now than it was when the orange.
We all agree with that.
Has to be worse.
Because it was
the question that Garvey wouldn't allow me to ask him, was he satisfied with the condition of the stadium
8 years ago
when his party was in power?
Yeah, clearly we would not.
The fact is that the stadium has been deserted
for
by
quite
both
some
parties
time, for many years, which is
but
unacceptable.
Garvey is not prepared to allow an argument to go where his side should get any of the blame.
Yeah, so it's not about Babzina people, it's about the Jamaican government over the years.
If his party had done their part, then it
would not be in the
wouldn't be in the state that it is now.
Yeah.
So if in their 4 years they had kept it up to a level, the level of deterioration wouldn't be as bad as it is now. But Garvey won't allow me to go.
Yeah, man, they're all guilty of
the
it.
two parties.
They agree, 100%.
As to the Barbados thing, he said I was being political. Conde Riley on this program, as I was saying, and him now give me a chance to talk because that's the tactic. He's saying that he was alienated from the whole decision-making process as far as the tournament was concerned. And he's writing a letter to the board expressing strong disapproval. Now, Garvey, there's a lot more I know than what I'm prepared to tell you. I'm far closer to cricket circles than you would ever believe. The Barbados Association and the West Indies Cricket Board does not see eye to eye. And it is reasonable to think that if the president or the people who were running cricket were on good terms with Barbados, they would not have taken the decisions that they're taking now.
That's simple logic. That one. It seems like with any political organization. Yeah. JFF, for example, the parishes that support the JFF are going to treat the JFF differently when they have issues.
Exactly.
As somebody, opposed to somebody who never vote for Michael Ricketts. Exactly. When there's an issue now, them are going to deal with them different.
Exactly.
They will go at them neck.
Yes.
We want this and we want that.
Let her go right and court go and all that.
The ones who voted for him, they're going to deal with amicably.
Probably call out.
Yeah. Garvey, it's simple logic that, man.
Anyway,
Back
next
online.
guy.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Mount Salem.
Don't say them. You did
Yeah,
migrate.
man, I don't want to be put through the drill when it's voting time comes. So me make sure Carl know.
Yes.
Yes, because me no want to ask me question for me vote. So make sure so me Carl know that's enough. Ask me the question.
Yeah, well, yes.
When the voting time come, when the people no normally ask them questions.
Yeah, man. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. So I don't want to ask any question. Yeah. Two things. First, Mr. Higgins, I'm gonna hear you talk about your batsman. How he must struggle.
He's struggling.
Too much.
He's struggling.
Steve Smith, man.
But
Yeah?
just imagine this. Steve Smith is struggling in the last year or two. And his average is still higher than Brian Lara. What does that tell you about when Brian used to play? Listen to the logic. Steve Smith has struggled for the last few series he has played.
Struggled badly.
And yet, his average is still maybe 3 points higher than Brian Lara. What does that tell you about the two people? Let me give you a football example. If I'm struggling for 2 seasons as a goal scorer, but my goal scoring record in terms of goals per match is still better than your next man, what does that tell you about the two people?
You understand what you say, but if him continue this way for another year and a half, I'm gonna beat your back on the radio, you know. I tell you better prepare.
No, well,
if he struggle like this, I can remember, you know, about 2 years ago, in average, I was about 65, you know.
Yes, all I'm saying is that despite the struggles, his average is still higher than for Brian.
You're right.
Which tells you
what
it tells you is that Brian has struggles too.
Make some runs. Because if you don't start make some runs,
his average will never get as low as Brian's though. I've already done the check. Unless he make pay ducks every inning, it's unlikely that he will come down to below 52.
Then Mr. Higgins, come on.
Yeah.
If your average say 64 for the past 2-3 years,
yeah,
and if your farm, if you are average now 55,
yeah,
and you are and your farm going to continue on this path, I know the 40s are going to end up.
No, but I'm telling you that
Brian.
I'm telling you that mathematically that's not likely. One may just say you just dismiss it. For him to end up with a lower average than Brian, his form would have to dip even further than what it is now.
Well, me not see that still, because if 2-3 years ago, he did average 64, 65,
yeah,
and if he continue on this path, not 6 or 7 will come off for 55, Mr. Higgins. We don't understand that.
I tell you what, I did some maths with some people. His average now is not where it used to be. But my question, I am confident that his average will not go below 52. But
still. Yeah, I'm talking to Mr. Matthews, because we don't know why you don't want to discuss this topic.
Yes,
so what are the favorite topic we want to talk about, Mr. Matthews, right?
Yes.
So first, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does your favorite have to be my favorite?
No. You can think somebody else is the favorite, but generally, there's a favorite.
Right. So if I said to you, hold on. So if I said to you, I'm picking. I think we get too emotional when we have to.
You can believe somebody else.
Wait, no, Mr. Matthews. This is a point me trying to make. Hold on. I think we get too emotional when we are talking about Man City and Liverpool. So forget about that league. Say our league was a 38-game league farmer. League now, 38-game league farmer. And I picked Portmore United to win the league. And Portmore fall behind 20 points. Say March, them fall behind 20 points, and Arnett Garden lead the table by 20 points. But and Portmore cut it down, and in the last game of the season, Arnett Portmore come past Arnett, and Portmore win the league. Would Portmore have upset the favorites?
Your question confusing.
Yeah, let me go again.
Yeah, maybe you should use some.
Hold on. Let me go again quickly. Me pick Portmore to win the league, right? March, Arnett a lead by 20 points. So according to the logic now, Arnett becomes the favorite. So right through the rest of the season,
I think it will be better if you use.
Cut it down, hold on. And then now,
I think you should use teams.
You talk, you want.
Because remember, it's not the two of us alone attacking. So I think you should use teams that are more popular.
Then Arnett Gardner put more on popular.
No. Liverpool and Man City and Arsenal and
All right, use Liverpool and Man City then. Use Liverpool and Man City.
So go ahead now, yes.
So, yeah, all right. So I pick, for the sake of the argument,
yes.
I pick Man City to win the league at the beginning of the season.
Yes.
March, Liverpool lead the league by 20 points.
Yes, we don't have many games left.
In March, them are lead by 20 points.
All
and Man City cut it down. And at the last game of the season, Liverpool are lead by 2, and then lose them game and Man City win them game. So that means Man City win the league by 1 point. Would Man City upset the lead, the favorites?
No.
Then why you people have Liverpool as favorites now?
No. All right. So yesterday in March that you spoke about,
yes,
that Liverpool was ahead by 20 points.
Yes.
At that point in time, Liverpool were the favorites to win.
No, but if that time Liverpool was the favorites to win, then that means that when Man City come and pit them at the end of the season, that means Man City would have upset the favorites.
No, Liverpool would have choked my boss. But Man City would have already been favorites at the start. But at that point in time.
The point I'm trying to say to you.
Let me ask you a question, because we don't want to go around in a circle. What does a favorite mean? What does it mean?
I mean a favorite?
Yes.
A favorite is the one where you think most likely will win.
All right. So in March, when Liverpool are lead by 20 points, who was most likely to win?
But first of all, remember, we're not talking about live thing. No, we're not talking about live thing. So in March, Liverpool will be most likely.
Okay.
Remember, we have to pick a man to win.
No, I calm down when I said Jig.
All right, go on.
We are reason. So you agree with me that a favorite is the team that is most likely to win. And you also agree with me that in March, leading by 20 points, Liverpool is the most likely team to win. Then tell me now, based on your definition of favorite, who is the favorite in March?
No, but remember, again now, I'm going to say that they said it still. Remember, you have to pick a man to win before the season starts, you know. You have to pick a man to win before the season starts, you know. So before the season starts, hold on. And again, Liverpool find themselves in our favorable position in a match. But remember, the series not change.
Just tell me that you agree that
you pick to win from the season start, you know.
Why? You
that's not change who you pick from the season start.
You already destroy your
own.
So
understand. But remember, hold on. Remember, you don't have much reality in front of you when you go pick a person who in August, you know.
That is irrelevant.
So if go by one reason now, might as well not pick nobody to win before the start of the season.
But hold on, what you do pre-season, my boss, is irrelevant when you have a predict now after 20 games, you know.
No, but you can't answer that, Mr.
Yes, what your pre-season prediction is irrelevant when
the games. Nobody before the season
boss,
starts.
Stop the nonsense. When the game, listen, my boss.
Hold on. One of the reasons why you pick a man before the season starts is because you know that
the pre-season prediction, yes,
even if in down.
But the pre-season, what I'm saying to you, the pre-season prediction is pre-season. You're picking based on what you're not sure what will happen yet. When the season starts.
Right, but what I'm saying, one of the reasons why you pick him to win is because you know he's good enough. Even if he fall down,
if we pick Argentina pre-tournament because of Messi. If Messi injured in the first game, my boss never changed my prediction, my boss. Facts change now.
Wrong. That means wrong, Mr. Matt.
But facts change, my boss.
You pick a man to win and he lose.
Messi get no fool, boss. Messi is now injured, my boss.
If you pick a man to win, and somebody else to win,
I'm saying to you,
who,
no, don't tell me about somebody else. Listen, my boss, and learn. If we pick Argentina to win because of Messi, because Messi are going to destroy the world, my boss. After one game, Messi gets injured, my boss. Then I'm no longer going to pick Argentina. They are no longer my favorite anymore because Messi is gone for the role of the tournament. Learn off the reason, my boss. The facts change now. So my pre-tournament prediction now is irrelevant because Messi was a part of that and he doesn't exist anymore in the context of things. Learn for reason, my brother, man. We'll take a break. We'll come in.
Super Center. You can fill your Christmas list. It's a Christmas to remember. Get ready for Azan Super Center's Super Sale. From now until Christmas, experience the sale event of the season with incredible savings and super deals. Come get your decorations, lights, gifts, and all the best items for your Christmas party. Why ship when you can shop at Azan Super Center? Our sale is on, so why wait for freight?
So this Christmas make it Azan Super Center for sure.
It's a lifestyle.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
The Football Association said it supported Saudi Arabia's bid to host the 2034 World Cup after being assured all fans would be safe and welcome. As expected, the governing body for English football backed the Saudi bid and the multi-nation hosting of the 2030 World Cup at Wednesday's afternoon online FIFA Congress, where the tournament hosts were officially confirmed. The FA released a statement after the meeting which said our focus is on ensuring that all our fans can attend and enjoy the tournaments. The FA board met the Saudi Arabian Football Federation last month to discuss their bid in more detail. And that's your Sports Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Blame me, people. Blame me. Blame me. You agree, Zidane?
Yeah, man.
Now me come make the business and move so wild.
Yes, man. Wild.
Everybody know into word. I may say 300 times. I'll say 301. Everybody know into definition of words. Wanting to win every argument. I thought that was just my domain. But you may not discuss this with nobody. This is ridiculous.
Indeed.
But you will take it.
Very ridiculous. All right. We go back to the phone lines. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
Correction.
The correct one, yeah?
The 21st it is, you know. Still well road.
I hear you, boss.
And call of the year and them something. Let me just make another announcement. The caller of the year starts Monday. 3-day voting. You know it.
Yeah, man.
All right. What say you?
Yes, sir. All right. Zidane, we in a problem, you know.
The country.
Jamaica in a problem.
Yes.
I've been reading, and I hear that Antonio will be out for basically at least a year.
I'm understand that his career might be over.
Yeah.
Yes. So why you say we in a problem?
Because, oh, you mean then we not we need someone with the threat, at least the threat of Antonio up front.
It won't be a significant miss.
Oh, you know, say?
No, look at his goal scoring record.
Who we have to replace him, Zidane?
No, look at his goal scoring record in the last 2 years for Jamaica.
I understand his goal scoring record, but the presence of the man does a lot for the team on the field.
No man, present. I understand, but that doesn't win your football games.
When Antonio is there, it will create space.
Yeah, man, he's one of our better players. Yeah, man, he's one of our better players, so he does things well, but it's not a significant loss.
So I am saying to you now, who you see we have on the sidelines that can...
Quite a number of recent games I have seen where Antonio is on the field, we're struggling creativity-wise and to do stuff up front.
Hold
on, man, let me explain. You ask me a question, I'm going to explain it, and then I come with the answer. And we would have seen the youngster who's at Charlton now coming onto the field, and we see an uptick in terms of creativity, and we're looking like we're going to score, and that player is Kaim Dixon. In the last 10 games for Jamaica, Michael Antonio is not more impactful than Kaim Dixon.
I wouldn't come to that conclusion, do you know? You know why?
Ronaldo Cephas is also, we see Ronaldo Cephas can come in and do some things. So, I don't think Antonio, while it will be missed, is a significant miss.
All right, hear my assessment now. We have seen where the people were calling out for Maggie, right? For a long time. Maggie came off the bench, raised a few eyebrows. Nevertheless, when we put him on to start, we see where him fall short. So I really don't want to give a complete assessment on players who just played 5.
We would have seen many games where Antonio started and has fallen short as well. They're up on the field.
Yeah, man.
All of them.
So I am saying, so you are saying our answer now lies with Kaim Dixon.
I'm saying Antonio is not a major miss.
Maybe pass Antonio broke up on there. Yes. Say who you think is going, who we can call upon.
And I'm saying within the squad,
Dixon.
Because he's not a significant miss, we can call upon anybody in the squad. I mean, all right, we can Kaim Dixon, Ronaldo Cephas.
And all right. No, brother, I mean, I agree with that.
But Antonio is special, my boss. He hasn't been special for us. What's wrong with you? All these games we cuss out the reggae boy, some people, and we wonder where it goes from. Antonio has been a part of those games. Yes.
All right. If you were in charge of the team, who would you be looking to fill the striker role? Kaim
Dixon.
So your answer, you have invested all your models on Kaim Dixon.
Yes.
Well, we can't dark.
We can't dark, and Antonio should not be a sure start. Antonio is not a sure start on the team.
I think you're overreached the importance of Antonio.
He is not a must starter.
Some persons have put up the name Motherfield. What you know about him and how good a player is?
I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him? No. Okay.
One for Mason Greenwood. We no longer going to get him?
Huh?
We no longer getting Mason Greenwood?
Well, with Mason Greenwood, we hear that the paperwork really stalled because his grandfather's name is not on his mother's birth certificate.
And say him hear that. Then look how much time I tell you that on a program.
Yeah, the mother.
Or at this you hear when you say you hear that.
Yeah, the mother is holding up the process.
Well, I've heard it from multiple media sources.
Okay.
Or multiple sources. But so his thing kind of look iffy, you know. I don't know why the mother would be hesitant if the player wants to play for Jamaica. Why the mother would be hesitant to go ahead and
I don't.
and
It's
say
the mother wouldn't. Yeah, you must wonder because the mother wouldn't be hesitant if her son wants her to do something and say, "Mom, I need to sign this form for me because I want to play for Jamaica." It will be done.
Yeah,
so clearly, it's the player. It can't be the mother. Yeah, exactly. It's the player.
You know. Orville.
Yeah.
The other day, me in a buying a day.
Yeah.
Boy, the place wants some fixing, man.
Yeah,
anything in the pipeline to fix up by now?
Well, I haven't heard anything.
Are we going to make it fall in a disrepair like the multi complex?
I haven't heard anything definite on it. I know that they're planning to do something with the boxes. Since this new admin come in for the JCA, they're definitely going to do something about the boxes. You know, the both box them at the top of the two stands.
Yeah. But they must go further than that, man, because even the metal braces that you see hold up a lot of those columns.
Yeah, man, the whole place
some big corrosion upon the thing, brother.
Whole place want fix it. No, you can't go
brother. This place want fix up, man.
Indeed, sir.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yes, sir.
So far too long, previous government, both administration has taken sports for granted, brother. And sports is a multi-million-dollar industry.
The facilities.
And we can't seem to.
The facilities are not special at all, my boss.
Yeah, man.
You can't go around that.
And since we do have a lot, I think it can be special because we're not asking you to spend on 10, 15 great facilities. We're asking for one or two. Just make the one or two that we have brilliant. Yes.
Exactly, only up you.
So at least when a man come and say, them have one national scene, but when them go in, them say, oh, this is first class, man. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing that's pain in your heart, brother. All right, my last point now. I think all Jamaica right now should be cheering for what's the team name?
Inter Miami.
The team are more likely to stop. The team are more likely to stop Cavalier than the other side. no, Inter Miami. We should not cheer again. Because we want Cavalier advance.
No. We're the best with Cavalier. We're the best with Cavalier.
So our love to see Messi greater than our love to see Cavalier.
Yes. Most definitely. But I'm going to put a little spin on it.
Yeah.
What does Cavalier prefer? 40,000 people in the stadium or an opportunity to advance to the next round?
What if the next round monetarily work out better?
That's not well likely.
Is all of the money going to be Cavalier money?
Home game? I would have to ask, but I think it's likely. You know, them, likely. Their home game.
Yes, man. I feel their money, man.
And I think it now. Let me 15 bits of bleachers for Messi, you know. Don't think you're going to pay the 1,500 to see Messi, you know.
Oh? No. Inter Miami. Hold on. If it's not Inter Miami, what's that?
It's Sporting Central. I said them call them KC. Yeah. Kansas City.
How much better is Inter Miami?
I think it's pretty close, you know.
If it's close, then Messi can come.
Yes.
But if Messi's
man,
will make it.
Messi will want.
Well, much harder.
Messi
gets 6 love in the next.
Messi will want here, so. Messi will want.
Yeah, brother. I mean, I understand that Messi. What's his name? Neymar might be going to Inter Miami in January, you know.
Yes,
that's what I'm understanding.
Messi,
man. Cavalier no rich man.
They are.
The Carter concert alone could arrive at the crowd.
Orville. Yeah. All if a $5,000 for bleachers sell off. Me I tell you that. Yeah. Hello?
No, me I hear you.
Yeah, man. Me say all if a $5,000 for bleachers sell off, brother.
Yes.
Not care how much money come. Bleachers sell off.
All right, boss.
Yeah.
I understand what
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right.
Cool, no? Yeah, cut out.
Man. We're leaving it there. We're leaving it there, man. Big up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
You know, say I wouldn't miss you.
Miss what? No.
I joke here, man.
Me no joke here, man. I know I look a joke here, right?
But if them not significantly better than the other side.
Yeah. But Orville, you know that it will be the first Jamaicans. Well, Pele came. But Pele was, what was the kind of game was that? It was like a charity thing.
Yeah,
right?
It wasn't that competitive.
So this would be a competitive game with a top 3-4 player of all time.
Yeah.
It's the first. That would be the first.
When George Weah came here, he was how long after his Ballon d'Or?
No, he would have been a top player, but he wouldn't be a top 3 all time great.
Oh, you're talking about top 3 all time. Not the top 3 at the time.
No, not at the time. All time.
Who's staying on, Nick?
Hello.
Nick, say go back on line.
Well done.
Oh, Highgate.
Yeah, man. I mean, I went to George West, but when I look up on the Ballon d'Or list, at the World Player list, whatever, I see him win it and then come second the following year. And when I look on it, the man that might have played in the 90s, and Serie A was the league in the 90s. Must have been some player.
Yeah, man, special, man. No two ways about it, man.
Must have been 90s, Serie A, 10 times. Must have been.
No, man, a big baller, man. I can't tell you. It was good. Really good.
If I'm going to say about Montiel, I mean, I normally say, I'm not really like, because correct, we have peer out here as scholars. That was a very poor call.
It's a very, I think poor is a
I think you're being nice when you call it only poor.
Yeah, but I mean, normally me disagree with, but I don't matter if I disagree or not. It was very poor.
It was a very poor call, man. Embarrassingly poor as well. Hold the line, do Highgate. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so the manager for Cavalier, one of the managers down at Cavalier, says that Sporting is not really good. So it's expected that Inter Miami will win that over those two legs.
So they're not as close.
Not as close as I'm making it seem. Yeah. All right. So Miami should be here. Hopefully Messi turns up. Because Miami can't come and Messi dodge, you know. But I doubt it still because it's a good game and it's a Champions, CONCACAF Champions League game. So it would be important.
You know how important will that be for Messi? Will win World Cup, win but it's not Copa.
Yeah, but he's being paid very well to come and play this game.
Champions League. And
that is true. Like I said, what he has paid, he's being paid very well to play this little game for him, you know. So he knows that it probably would mean so much to the Jamaican, because I'm sure he's aware of the love that Jamaicans have for him. Because a lot of players, when they played them overseas, there was standing waiting. Me say, take the back door and go up and hide them out.
I love to see the ball.
Yeah, man. The way I say, man, that would be sweet. Yeah, man.
We'll go back, Nick.
We'll go back online. Hello?
I get.
Yes, I get. Yes.
There, yeah.
Well, look up on it.
It will be the first time we will come to Kingston, right? I get.
Boy, you wait over here. But you're going to work it out. We hear people talk about Messi, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
But Louis, sorry, that may strike a mistake. Like when I left out of the Henry, you talk about 09, 10, I come up the new season with Benzema, Lewandowski, Adam.
Yes.
I saw it at the number one. So Suarez was enough for me. So for
Leo, yes.
I'm sorry, Jardy,
Busquets,
that's enough for me.
Yeah, man.
But you're going out. Me and my brother are see? All right, let me ask you something, Zidane. Into a game, Manchester City are playing against Ipswich. Who you have as a favorite? City, right?
City, yeah, they are the most likely to.
If you put percentage, what percentage you put? City favorite.
Man City versus Ipswich. Which part did I play? Which venue? Yeah, man.
Wembley.
90 something percent. 93%.
All right. Good. And if Ipswich win the game there, based on the percentage we get City heading into the game, that's a Ipswich should have upset them, right?
Massive upset, yes.
All right. Me and my brother, I say Ipswich are lead 2-0. Who are favorite? Then, it's according to the data, and then on my data, we go about 3 different places. According to the data, when a team in a 90-minute game have a 2-0 lead, the likelihood of that team winning that game is 90 to 92%.
Wow.
That's over a 90-minute game.
Yes.
I guess
you hear that, Orville? Over 90 minutes, a team goes up 2-0 is likely to win 92% of the time. That's for a 90 minutes game. Yes.
Now we'll get specific now, because he got specific. He said Ipswich lead 2-0 with 5 minutes left in the game. Then if over a 90-minute period, a 2-0 more likely to win 90 to 92%, my common sense tells me say it's at the same 2-0 with 5 minutes left, the 92% there naturally would have increased, right?
Yes.
All right, good. If Ipswich lead 2-0 with 5 minutes left, and City end up winning the game 3-2, my version I say it was not a upset, nor was it a choke, because City was the initial favorite. The reason I disagree with that, Zidane, and you have to listen to me carefully. You remember earlier I asked you on what basis with the Ipswich game they upset, and you say basically because City was a 98% favorite.
Yes.
The fact that City would have overcome a 98% disadvantage within the 5 minutes. If that means that Ipswich actually choking.
Yes, man. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, understand what I say? Because Ipswich leading 2 last 5 minutes give them a 98% advantage. And if City overcome a 98% disadvantage, then you could have said Ipswich choke.
Yes.
But matter there's no way Ipswich can choke because of the initial. So the same argument you do, I'm not telling you while things in a game change it. Yes. Player get injured, red card, the amount of goal and concede, it's just ridiculous,
man. It's embarrassing. And let me, you can look at the reaction of players. You play Ipswich Town at the Etihad. You score 1, you score 2, you score 3. The man them celebrate, they hug each other, and then win the match, and then go home. You see, if Ipswich goes up 2-0, and Man City come back late to win that game 3-2, the celebration. It look like because they were likely now to lose. So they're in a position where we just beat Ipswich now. Me in a position where they come back to do something special. It's different, my boss. So yes, something have happened to the other side. You lead 2. You hold them out for 80 minutes. And you lead 2-0 now. And with 10 minutes left, them score 3 goals, and after them couldn't score none in 80 minutes. You would have to do something significantly different from what you were doing before.
And before we have one more point from it, but before we move on, simply me I talk about, you know.
Yes.
But now I tell myself that between Mount Salem, I'm not calling him, Sir Tracy, you know, understand what we just say. I'm at the same time, I don't want to call him liar or say lie. But then just need for us stop the foolishness.
No, me think World Tracy know better, but he may want to concede to Orville from the last year argument. But Mount Salem, me not think him know better. Me think he has been carried astray by the man. But they don't realize that the man is a flip-flop, and next year me come and change on them. They have to be careful of agreeing with him, you know, because I follow them, you know, my boss. Me not think Mount Salem know better. I'm badger them.
All right, the last thing we're going to do. By 2:30 or so, Zidane, when Alert come from my phone and show me the lineup where I play against Juventus straight after the season.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. If I look from my left wing side of my formation, I'm missing Nunes over the. Yes, sir. Me not feel no type of way at all.
No, man, I would be disappointed. I never say you can't feel.
All right, big up yourself. I tell you, any home I see, there is no time. When I look for a lineup, you see, there's no time. I piss anywhere me there.
All right.
Big up yourself.
That was I get. And I get is a big long man fan, you know. So when I get disagree, you know, I get to disagree with him, he has to be really disgraceful.
All I'm gonna say, blame me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I hear one other one in the Orville. Let me hear the latest dunceness.
Yeah.
Don't follow the bookie. The bookie isn't there to make money. No. If when the bookie gives you City now at $8, if they truly believe that City are favorites, they would not sell him for $8.
Yeah.
Because you know what? If sensible people them would do, go buy City for millions of dollars and make how much money after $8. Them genuinely logically believe that no City no in a strong position. If the bookies ever dare to sell Liverpool for $10, I broke them go broke.
True.
Yeah, man. So them go straight by logic. They don't want to lose any money. So they give you the team that they think is most likely to win. They put the less money on that team. That's what the bookie does because they don't want to broke. If you think aside a big favorite, give them $10, you see what I'm telling you, bookies. You run out of business. So it work like the other man attack down the road. It is other way around. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Yes, good afternoon.
Zidane, Patches.
Oh, this is
QC.
The great QC.
Wagwan. I don't have some local work pressure every time because I don't know what things there that I'm letting get to listen or call you. But when they're country, I can't hear nothing. So that's why things stay. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You beat me on the
on the GSE point, I can't see about Fergie, them lose.
Yes.
Because you ask me, I never thought about it. Me never get the call back to work thing.
Yes.
But you still hold to the point, say, outer class team lose. Because the rubbish, they make me never get a chance to come back to it. You know?
No, there's no team in. There's no team. Yeah.
A season me I talk about.
Yeah, man. I'm saying this season, no team is in Glenmore's class.
Rubbish.
Okay.
I'm going to do some little work. And Orville, you can be a little mediator.
Yeah.
Zidane, Orville come with the whole English thing.
Mm-hmm.
Outer class is that idiomatic expression. If you don't know, you go find it at your homework.
Mm-hmm.
I'm constantly, when I research it, because I realize, when I mix up an outer class team with a very good team. And
no man, you can have your opinion, you know, but we're addressing the why they are not outer class about them losing.
Listen me, man. Outer class team not losing that season.
No, man, that me want to have. Yes.
Give me my argument.
Yes.
Me personally believe so we are mix up a very good team with an outer class team in terms of how we idealize them. Because watch out, a very good team consistently has strong performance. I'm gonna give me look comments before the break. A very good team consistently delivers strong performance. I'm gonna make my notes, you know. Winning most of their games or competition. Right? A very good team.
Oh, he never said win all their games.
No. Very good team can win all their games, brother.
No man, what's about outer class team?
Jesus. Me no reach outer class.
Okay, all right, okay. Okay.
Let's show you say uno use the thing in the wrong.
No man, just continue because the heat the reach yet in us, so continue.
A very good team. They have effective strategy and execution. They have a solid game plan and their players execute it effectively. They are competitive but were beatable. A very good team. I want you to take note of the 4th point there. A very good team. They are competitive but beatable. While an outer class team is dominant. An outer class team dominates their competition, often winning by large margin. I want to have you listen to this. Outer class team for your season, they are exceptional in talent and they have depth. Right? Means that them have standard players and deep bench. Outer class teams are unstoppable. They appear to be unstoppable with opponents struggling to keep up with their pace and skill. Outer class teams are rarely challenged. But when they are challenged, they rose to the occasion and play at a different level. The difference between an outer class team and a very good team, level of difference. Out of class teams dominate their competition while very good teams may have close games. So nobody come with your foolishness.
All right.
Outer class. Maybe don't know man on your talk, man. Outer class team, right? Consistency them deal. Outer class team consistently perform at an elite level while very good teams may have occasional half games like your big side Glenmure.
All right.
I'm going
to ask you one question because you don't really follow football. So I'm going to use your own sport.
I'm not talking football. I'm talking about the idiomatic expression that we're using.
No.
I will bring with English. You know?
I love how the program sounds.
No, man. Don't run me, boss. Don't run. Yeah, man. Don't run with it. Don't run with the English language.
Idiomatic.
You're going to stick to yeah, but you deflect. You see, you're deflecting because I can't get a word in all now.
You have to make him talk.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. The West Indies team that won the World Cup, Cricket World Cup, that team was an outer class team? Or they were...
If you lose, but based on the meaning of outer class, you cannot lose and be outer class.
So you're saying there's no team in history of sport that was outer class?
Listen to me, son, brother, for your season or a competition. Are you at the fact, you know? You said the Glenmure team this season was outer class.
No, man.
It's rubbish.
No, man. You hold on, my boss, man. We're gone past that, man. We are working with your definition. That's what I'm trying to tear apart now. And I'm asking you this question. Are you saying in the history of sports, no team has ever been outer class?
You realize that the outer class is a season, brother, or a competition?
Yes, I'm saying the Barcelona team with Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Henry, Eto'o, all of these players, that team was not outer class.
If them win in a season, then they were outer class.
Yeah, but them lose some. But Glenmure won the Champions Cup in my boss.
That's correct. the season done, Zidane and him and them lose a match. Work with it.
So, all right, so you go back and lose a match. No, don't run to Orville, my boss. Don't run to Orville because Glen won the Champions Cup. And no, my boss. No, QC, don't run, QC. Don't run, QC. Twist up yourself, my boss, because you just gone back to them can't lose a match. Barcelona lost multiple games when they had that team, my boss, and that team is one of the greatest team ever and was out of class when they played that year. You're talking nonsense, my boss. But hold the lines. If we give you a minute after, we'll come in.
Make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Stick to it. Pay on time. The time by the MHD is
2 o'clock.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, so QC, you can lose a game or two in a season and still be an out-of-class team. You can lose two. What do you mean no?
That's not the meaning of that's
boss, if I win by 50, oh, hold on, QC. Hold on, QC, man. Let me ask you this question. If I win the Premier League,
you have your own meaning.
No, hold on, QC, man. QC, let me ask you this question. If I win the Premier League by 20 points, so the second best team were 20 points behind me, and I lost 2 games in the season, you're saying I wasn't out of class that year?
I know me make up the meaning of the expression.
May I ask you?
It was a very good team.
That was a very good team.
Out of class, unbeatable, and me say, brother. For the season, we're not talking about for the life of the club.
You see where you get that definition? Yes, you say you work, you say you do garbage collection. You see the definition there? Put in your garbage truck, my boss.
Well, I guarantee you, if you have a garbage truck, you don't make 900,000 a month. I can tell you that.
No, me nothing wrong with the garbage truck. But as I say, put the definition that you gave in it with the rest of the garbage. No, man, me not say
you cannot come on the program and say for you definition of words and you flip flop.
No, man, that is not the definition. Your definition off, my boss. You have to
add the definition.
You have to be practical. You're saying once you lose. You QC say once you lose a game or two, you cannot be out of class. That is nonsense, my boss.
I don't say it, brother. The idiomatic expression.
The idiomatic is idiotic, my boss. If I win the Premier League by 20 points, it means I'm out of class. No team is in my class, my boss.
You bring the program under. What kind of level you bring the program under? When you bring English and something where people don't understand what meaning of words.
No, hold on.
See the problem, why?
Here's where I'm going to be the ultimate arbiter of the quality of both arguments. Yes, sir, because this team actually won a competition. They won what Zidane could argue was the biggest competition in Jamaica.
They were out of class for that competition, but then once you lose Orville,
so here's where your argument,
competition.
Right? So here's where your argument could come in. They were out of class in that competition that they won, but were they out of class in a competition that they lost?
No.
Orville, you don't need to go Harvard to understand.
No, you're being nice in Orville because the man say if you're in a league and you win by 20 points and lose 2 games, they're not out of class. QC is not making any sense.
Is that what QC said?
Yes.
An out of class team
can't lose no game.
Teams are unbeatable.
That, you hear that show you? That can't be a definition of that word, that term.
Over a 38-game season or in the NBA, which is 82 games, you are telling me that a team that loses only 1 game out of 82.
And I tell you what the expression means.
Put the expression in your garbage truck, QC.
But think about it, QC, man. Think about it.
Orville.
Over
30. This is what the word means.
No, man.
Why you bring up English meaning for the program and I tell
me
why you're here, me know why you're here.
Then tell me where you get that.
Him source smash him up, man.
All I'm saying, QC, I understand the definition, but the practical, the record right now in basketball is 72.
That now have nothing to do with the word mean. Don't tell me no rubbish, man.
No. I'm saying, but I'm saying maybe you're interpreting wrong what it said.
Yes.
A team in basketball who wins 80 of the 82 games,
will assist you shortly.
and then goes on to take every series 4-1.
That team is out of class in the basketball. It's out of class. No team that season were in their class.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You can't win 80 games out of 82 in a basketball season. And then win every series 4-1 after that.
Are you not out of class? There's no team was in your class.
But here is where I want to agree with it. I would not use the word out of class for a competition that you did not win. But because they did actually.
All right, can I ask?
For example, you see that 1983 West Indies team
will
lose the World Cup.
Yes.
Clive Lloyd, Viv, Holding, that big team there. India beat me.
Let me ask you one question.
And I'd be tempted to say that West Indies team was out of class. But the truth is not in that.
Is there major upset in sports?
Yeah.
So can I be an out of class team and I'm upset?
No.
Yes.
That's a very good question.
Yes. Because upset is a part of sport.
But
so
I would use out of class if they did not go on.
If Ipswich Town knocked me out of the FA Cup, it doesn't mean they're in my class as a team.
In that competition?
No.
If you go on to win some other, but if you win no competition, that
no man, I have to win something. It's me not go out of class.
Then
I don't win anything.
Which is exactly what me did.
Yeah.
So if you win nothing,
if I don't win anything, I can't be out of class.
That's my point.
No, I can't be out of class. So that's a different thing.
Your argument now that they did win arguably the biggest trophy.
Yes. They beat KC. They beat KC. They beat JC. They beat everybody that is good.
QC,
somebody upset them out of class.
You like that middle ground when we strike? In Ghana?
In Ghana.
I think in Ghana. I'm music time still, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Music brought to you by H Campaigns for people who dream in color. God Almighty, Marion Hall.
In my going out and my coming in, I call upon my King. His angels, they surround me and protect me under their wings. I see no evil, hear no evil. He is by my side. I read the Bible, know the Bible. Jesus is alive. When I'm down and in tears, and no one seems to care. When my friends become my foes, and my foes become my peers. When life gets the best of me, and I feel like the ending is near. I fall down on my bending knees, and all my troubles I share to God Almighty. He's better than any rehab, God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have, God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain, God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. I call on Him every day. I feel Him when I pray. When my enemies rise up against me, He keeps them at bay. He's my rock and my shield. In His presence I will be. God, I ever from me, the only one. He is all I need. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. When Satan send him age and them to stand up on me gate, to block me every move and dash me from my face. Me never tremble, not a sweat, me no break. Me call on God, I just wait. Oh, He never busy and He never too late. Me trust in my God and me never lose faith. He can move mountains in night or rain. God Almighty, strength. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. My Jehovah Jireh, my rock, my fortress, my shield, my savior, my king. In Him I do believe. I trust Him. I fear Him. I praise His holy name. I tell Him all my secrets, because I am not ashamed. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise his name, God Almighty. He is better than any reaction, God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have, God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain, God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise his name.
All right, Marion Hall, God Almighty, brought to you by Etchken Paints for people who dream in color.
Well, I have to pat myself on the back. According to the idiomatic expression that Orville has taught us, Miss B, we can't retire now, you know. Yeah, I can't leave this business now. I've left my mark. But QC, strictly speaking, you can lose and be out of class.
Yeah, man.
The basketball example would be a lovely example. The record right now is 73 games.
And you know the irony?
Yeah.
I think Arsenal went unbeaten.
Yeah.
And I think City team who got 100 points was a better team than the Arsenal team that went unbeaten.
Yeah.
So if I lose one game, I win every other game.
This way.
I am more out of class than somebody who draw 5 games and win the rest.
As you say, as long as the season or the tournament is, as long as that defeat doesn't prevent you from going to win the whole thing.
No, man, if you don't win, you can't be out of class.
You can't.
If you don't win anything, the main aim of a team is to win. You know?
Yeah.
So if you lose, you can't be out of class.
So what about my
if anything at all? If you lose anything at all,
they were out of class in the Flow Cup, but not in Manning.
No, man, they were out of class in the Dacaster Cup as well.
Dacaster Cup.
But it's just like you have a knockout aspect of the Dacaster Cup, and them had a bad game that day. Had their bad game that day.
Can you be out of class in the World Cup and did not win? We have a knockout segment to it as well. I wouldn't use the word if you don't win.
All right.
Can you be out of class in the local Premier League?
I can't answer the question hypothetically. What if the competition start? They win 5-love, 5-love, 4-love, 3-love, 3-love, a team that they beat in the first one 5-love easily went to the finals as well, and they went to penalties and lost to that team. I would still say no. So that team, even though they don't win the World Cup, unfortunately, they take them out of club. I don't think no team at the World Cup in them class.
1982. Yes, the Brazilian team. Right?
Yes,
they look as out of class as any team can look and away. So when we are boy, we say out of class. But your duty as an out of class team is not to you have to win. So that's what we kind of agree.
Yeah, I think of the scheduling catch.
But win don't mean you have to win every game en route to the title. You can't drop games in between, but you must win.
Yeah, man, that's why QC a fault, man. Him thinks it mean you have to go and beat.
No, you cannot. It doesn't mean unbeaten for every single game. The record right now, QC, is 73 games in a basketball season. If we win 80 games and then win, is how many series between conference?
Three in the conference and then the final. So it's 4 series.
And then win every series 4-1.
Yeah.
Having won 80 games. Then I'm an out of class.
Yeah, man, you're out of class.
Although I did lose.
As a matter of fact, you'll be out of this world.
I will move on, Miss B.
I will take the break. We'll take the break and then we'll come back on the other side. We're coming.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Yabba's Ja Children album, written and produced by Tony Steins, CEO. Yabba music is available on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple, TikTok, Snapchat. Listen in on KLAS every Wednesday and Friday during the Sports Desk at 3 p.m. for the featured song from the Ja Children album. A must for your playlist.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad.
Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage.
Yeah, man.
So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right. Make yourself comfortable in authentic Hanes underwear. Nothing beats the never out of style ultra soft 100% premium cotton Hanes underwear. Hanes Comfort Fit V, crew neck and A shirts, absorbent Hanes socks, Comfort Flex Hanes boxer briefs for men, and stylish itch-free Hanes underwear for women and kids. Make yourself comfortable this holiday season, inside, out, and underneath with Hanes underwear. For that cool all-day comfort everyone deserves.
I only have Hanes for you.
Tell me something. How you stay on top of your mortgage?
Boy, me can't rely upon one thing. Me do several little hustle so me can make up the payment. And me make sure so me pay every time on time.
Everybody needs a plan. Make one, stick to it, and pay on time. And that way you keep the keys to your home.
The key to your home.
The hour between 2 to 3 on the Sports Desk is sponsored by Mother's Chicken Bites. Love in every bite. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we'll move on. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, good
CC
afternoon.
there here.
Oh, good afternoon. CC, how are you?
Yeah, man, me have some fire for burn. But the first thing, Zidane and Orville, you know, there's a team that never lost a game in the World Cup and never won it.
How that would work again?
All right, in 1978, Brazil never lost a game, but they didn't win the World Cup.
What did happen?
Because at that time, you had the format was the first round group stage, second round group stage, and then knockout. In order to go to the final, you had to top your zone in the second round. Brazil won 2 games, drew a game with Argentina. Argentina won 2 games, they drew with Brazil. However, Brazil played earlier in the day, and Argentina played later in the day. They played Peru. Argentina needed 4 clear goals, I think, something like that, to top the zone and qualify for the final. While Brazil couldn't do anything else because they played already. So when Argentina was leading 1-0 to Peru in the second half, after that they win the game 6-0. Argentina went to the final. Brazil advanced to the third place playoff, who then beat Italy and won the third place. So when you check it, Brazil never lost any game at all. But based on the format of the competition, they would have gone home and not won the tournament.
All right.
So would you say Brazil was out of class because they and Argentina finished on the same points? Both them and Argentina lost no game, but unfortunately for the format, they went home.
Well, if you finish on the same amount of points with another team, I would tend to think that you were not out of class. It means that there was another team who was in your class in terms of results.
That is what I said. So Argentina and Brazil was basically the same team in terms of, but as I said before, though, that's why they changed it. They changed the last group game and everybody played at the same time.
All right.
Because as I said, that could have been construed as some form of match fixing. Okay. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Me have a big controversial thing now. You see, CONCACAF, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this should be the last term for the CONCACAF president, and this should be the last term for the FIFA president. And here's why. CONCACAF Gold Cup is keeping next summer, June the 15th. You know what is keeping against them?
Mm-hmm.
Zidane and Orville, the CONCACAF Gold Cup is being held, and guess what is being held at the same time with the CONCACAF Gold Cup?
What up?
The Club World Cup. The Club World Cup will never be held with Copa America. It will never be held with Europe. It will never be held with the African Cup of Nations. It will never be held with the Asian, the Confederation Cup. Why is it that the CONCACAF Gold Cup, which is the Confederation Cup for the CONCACAF region, have to suffer this being substitute or being the ugly stepchild or being the unwanted stepchild?
Why would it? Why would it suffer?
All right, you are playing a club World Cup competition at the same time as you're playing a national competition. So, if you have players who play for these clubs and are going to be in the Club World Cup, what is going to happen?
Who are these players?
No, the way you're going to ask me who are these players, then me say if you have players that play Club World Cup or playing for these clubs that are in the Club World Cup, and they have to choose between playing for their country in the CONCACAF region, what competition are they going to be playing?
Oh.
They will have to choose between either playing for.
So why are you criticizing the CONCACAF president for that?
I am criticizing the CONCACAF president because how can you sit by and allow for FIFA to come and create a tournament where the tournament is going to be held coincidentally with your tournament?
He sat by and allowed FIFA, who runs football, to do something.
Well, so then wait there, hold on. So why FIFA never do it to UEFA? Why they never do it to Copa America? Why they never do it to CONMEBOL? Why they never do it to Asia? Why they never do it to Europe? Why is it a CONCACAF them come run as a come do it?
When is it? They're going to play the FIFA Club World Cup? Why? Every 4 years?
They're going to play it every 4 years.
Oh, I just unfortunate that the Gold Cup is at the same time.
Just unfortunate?
Yeah.
No, all right. So you see, it's not unfortunate. You know what happened? They look for the least significant tournament in the calendar.
Gold Cup is how many?
Confederation.
Yeah, man. Gold Cup is how many years? Gold Cup.
Gold Cup is every 2 years.
And Copa?
Copa is every 4 years.
And UEFA?
Every 4 years.
Asia?
Every 4 years.
I think that is why the Gold Cup get knocked. It happened too often. So it was always likely to be the one that will be caught with the FIFA club.
No, but may I say at the end of the day still.
Yeah, you understand that? You understand that point?
No, man, I understand your point, but may I say
I wouldn't blame I would cuss if me I cuss anybody. It must be FIFA. I want to cuss the CONCACAF president.
Yeah, but the CONCACAF president him have to stand up 15
Him can't know nothing about it, my boss.
So you tell me say if them go to Europe and tell the people them say
if FIFA vote off on it.
Well, no. If FIFA remember CONCACAF have a whole lot of votes in FIFA.
Yeah, man, but
you tell me say.
Yeah, man, but
if you tell me say the CONCACAF president say here we go on. We now.
Yeah, but if FIFA agrees to them, I'm gonna do it. When you can't do nothing, my boss. Oh, you know, say nothing.
Can't do nothing.
Oh, you know, say
they can vote out Gianni Infantino.
No, man. How you know say never disagree and them still go on with it? Oh, you have spoken to him.
I did not see him come out and say anything in the media.
But you don't know.
I don't need to speak to him.
But you don't need
I don't see anything.
But hold on. Why me if you come on in the media?
So Victor Montigliani need to come out in the media and make a
the world governing body made a decision. I cost the little small man. Now the governing body of course.
But why him couldn't do it against
him can't stop FIFA. You think him kill a man can't stop FIFA from doing
Let me just mention one last thing before we come on my radio. But to tell us I last term for that brother there over Canada and I last
fine. But fine, but no pressure for this one.
I'm put the last thing what me I say. Me hear the people them every minute this argument about something the favorite and favorable and all of these things Zidane. This morning, one brother come and say, favorite is all things considered equal. Nothing no go so. No, there's no definition of say favorite is all things considered. So first of all, you start from a false premise. And then you come and I try to justify your false premise. Put it like this, Zidane. If you, remember, I'm telling you them I mix up, Who you have as favorite to win the league, Zidane? When it's
no.
Season just start.
No,
man, I'm going to ask you.
No, hold on, listen. Just hold on, make specific on the radar because people like to come at me, Yeah. I can pick a team and don't believe that team is the favorite, I can decide, say, say, I go with the underdog this season. Or the next best thing and not the favorite, because I think City should at preseason be seen as a favorite. But I still could say, say, I go with Arsenal still. You could do that.
I understand that.
Yeah, so don't ask me who was my favorite. Don't ask me who was my favorite.
That is why I may go there. Some of them are saying you can choose their favorite. But their favorite coincides with the betting favorite every single season. So it's not like, say, your favorite Zidane is Arsenal, or you think the favorite based on
No, not my favorite. No, not my favorite. Me pick Arsenal.
No, you pick Arsenal to win.
I think if somebody asks me who is the favorite to win, would I tell them say honestly, City would be the slight favorite.
Put it like this then. You this is different. They are saying for them favorite to win the league is Man City, which is the favorite that is coinciding with the betting favorite, or the favorite that is coincided with the sporting definition of who you will go as the favorite for the league, where the people them decide, all right, the probability we put all of these teams in the pot based on the squad, based on the manager, based on the fact that
but what's the point? What's the point you're making, though?
No, the point that I'm making is this, right? How can you go ahead and say, all right, this is my favorite, and I'm not working with the betting argument about what is the betting favorite and what favorite actually means, but then your favorite coincides with the betting favorite.
See, this is an easy argument to kill, man. Just ask yourself the question.
No.
When you think a team, whoever them think is the favorite, what does that mean? That you're saying that team is the most likely team to win. That's what you're saying when you say this team is favorite, you know?
Yes.
And then what you need to ask them is this question. After 20 games, if Liverpool is leading by 20 points after 20 games, who is now the most likely team to win from there on? That's the question you need to ask them.
Listen, what me say as a simple thing, because as I said before,
wait, me hear your talk, CC, but I'm not sure I understand. What side of the argument are you?
No, my side of the argument is that Liverpool is the favorite fluctuates during a season.
Okay.
And based on if you take a certain amount of lead, and then when you look at the squad and you look at everything, you say, oh, this team is the favorite. So Liverpool to me would be current favorite to win the Premier League, right? So that is why I'm saying the favorite can change. So the favorite who is pre-season favorite,
leave it the song.
It's not all season favorite.
All right, leave it the song. Yeah.
So,
and
all right, anyway.
They are. Like we leave it the song. Leave it the song.
Yeah.
All right.
Point made.
Yeah, man.
Move on. You want to introduce the next one?
Yeah, man. We go to the next one. Hello. Hello.
Miss B said she lining
676-6968. 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard on the program. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Who is
Nick?
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, man. What's right?
Yeah, good afternoon, Nick.
Yeah, Zidane.
Yes.
You know, so I'm not agree with you. QC call. You can't just disregard the man meaning because when it's convenient they use the same meaning.
No, man, I don't agree with his meaning. Here's my meaning.
No, but it's not. It no matter if you agree with it or not agree with it. The meaning is the meaning.
No, man, the meaning is him create a meaning there.
Huh? So yeah, what you do?
That meaning
you ask him a question to mash him up. You say that means there is no outer class team then.
In his
outer class team.
In his
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The Invincibles, them were they outer class?
Arsenal? Yes.
Yeah, the Invincibles.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. So I agree with that to them because based on QC, the meaning why I'm dig up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Invincible, you asked him to name, that means there was no outer class team, right? Him couldn't think about it, but I was thinking about it at the time. That was one of them. So based on the meaning, if a team even lose too much, but they
didn't. Arsenal didn't win every game, doing a CC say you have to win all of your games, you know.
No, but they never lose.
QC rather. He said you have to win all of your games.
No, him said lose. Him said them lose.
No, man, he said you have to win all of your games, so you can't draw 10 match and be out of class.
He never said win all of.
No, but if you draw 10 match out, him not make the same. So Nick, if you draw 10 match out of class, how much team I hold you for draw?
Hold
the line. We're on the break. We'll take the break, Nick. We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Alrighty then, the 2034 Football World Cup will be held in Saudi Arabia, while Spain, Portugal, and Morocco will be joint hosts for the 2030 tournament. World Cup governing body FIFA has confirmed. 3 matches in the 2030 tournament will also be held in Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay to mark the 100 years of the competition. The hosts for both World Cups were confirmed at Wednesday's extraordinary FIFA Congress meeting following a vote. And that's your sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Come to Western Sports to get your select brand footballs, available in size 3, 4, and 5. Exclusively at Western Sports Kingston, Oteris, and Montego Bay. Western Sports, the sports people.
Here at Zidane Super Center, you can fill your Christmas list.
It's a Christmas to remember. Get ready for a Zidane Super Center Super Sale. From now until Christmas, experience the sale event of the season with incredible savings and super deals. Come get your decorations, lights, gifts, and all the best items for your Christmas party. Why ship when you can shop at a Zidane Super Center? Our sale is on, so why wait for freight?
So this Christmas, make it at Zidane Super Center for sure.
It's a lifestyle. The hour between 2 to 3 on the sports desk is sponsored by Mother's Chicken Bites. Love in every bite. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Nick, we're back with you, back on the program. Nick, you there?
Right?
Yes, Nick.
The word is outer class, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's using the meaning, the definition of outer class, and you not using it, right?
No man, his definition is different from mine.
So basically, if we go by his definition, if a team within a season not lose no game and win the title, they are outer class. Your definition of outer class.
I disagree with that, Nick. Because
your definition of outer class is that if a team win by 20 points and lose 2 games, they are considered outer class.
Yeah, man. It's the gap between you and the others determine if you're outer class or not. Yes.
But basically, your definition basically is a what we can call a layman definition, while he's going by the book, the dictionary definition.
No, but Nick, the record will suggest, because the aim of every team is to win as much game as possible.
No, we understand.
Yeah, we end up with 20.
Miss the point. I say, me understand. It go back down to the opinion, But
let me show you. Let me show you.
Going by the books.
Yeah, but let me show you why.
I'm here on this program. We want to go by the books already.
But I don't know if the book what he read from is correct, my boss.
I don't know, but Nick, you cannot have a definition that says you have to win every single solitary game in a season to be considered an outer class team. When a season lasts 82 games, as basketball does, it's unlikely that you're going to, plus you have 4.
Well, I have to go look and see what you see.
Get that definition. Yeah.
In a basketball season, you're going to play 82 regular games, and then you have 4 postseason series. So that's a potential 16 games. If you sweep everybody. So that's 82 and 16. So that's how much that? 98. Don't tell me that the only way you can be considered an out of class basketball team is to win 98 games in a season. That can't right.
And why is the dictionary said?
The dictionary doesn't say
the dictionary
cannot say that, my boss.
The dictionary can't tell it.
Not like that you're going to see in the dictionary.
You cannot be said to be out of class in an NBA season only if you win 98 games. The playoff game.
Well, I have to see what QC I read from. I disagree with Uno, you know. See? What may I say? If by any chance his definition they come from anywhere that is credible, like a dictionary or anything like that.
All right,
right?
QC, tell me what
I can't go agree with Uno.
Tell you what you do, QC. Text me and tell me where did that.
And the reason why I couldn't agree with Uno if it coming from that place, because I see where other callers have other different points and some things, but the dictionary says otherwise, and you guys stick with what the dictionary says.
But QC definition is nothing in the dictionary.
That way I say.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not sure. No, then would have to find out.
Make we end the argument.
And I say, when get it.
Make we end the argument
but
by
if
saying.
you get it from anywhere good, may I agree with him. May I agree with no explanation. May I stick to, if it comes from anywhere good, may I stick with that.
All right, my boss.
All right, sir.
Then I stick with no common sense.
No reputable place would say that. That's the point. No reputable place would say for you to lose one game in a basketball season, then you can't be considered out of class. No reputable place.
I hear I'm saying, I disagree with you guys based on logic, you know, right? Yeah. But I say, if anything at all against that logic, like the dictionary, I have to ride with the dictionary because this program I go by that.
All right, sir.
By the dictionary.
Make we leave it there, sir. Him not get that out of no dictionary though.
Guarantee
right,
that. Yeah,
that me willing for better money, part.
Yeah, it will come like Orville. Yeah. If you're a teacher, and listeners, be at the Friday time. You're a teacher. You have 40 students in the class. One of your students average 99, and all the others average 65 and below. You see, the student will average 99,
out of class.
He's out of class, but he's not perfect because he no average 100. QC is saying that man have average 100 to be out of class as a student, you know. He can't get nothing wrong, you know. Nothing can't go so, brother. That man with the 99 average or 98 or 95 would be out of class as a student. Because he's far brighter than everybody else.
Couldn't be. But make a move on, Miss B. Miss B said make a move on. So we do road. Hello.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Dangerous and fine.
Good afternoon, do I shit.
How you doing, Mr. Chateau?
I'm cool. I'm better than Steve Smith. Poor Steve Smith. I really want to come good during the series.
Poor man with a 56 test average and widely ranked as one of the greatest batsmen of all time. Why would you be pouring that man? When Virat Kohli was going through his bad patch, was it poor Virat Kohli? When Babar Azam was feeling to the point where he was left out of the Pakistan side, was it poor Babar Azam? No, stop this foolish.
I'm trying to figure out why you're telling me about Babar Azam and Virat Kohli.
Because it's
when you very well know. No, give me a chance. When you very well know that you for a while trumpeted this argument that Steve Smith is better than Brian Lara.
I still believe so.
You remember them days?
I still think so.
You still think so?
Yes.
So you tell me. Suppose you're the selector going into a test series.
When?
And somebody said if you pick Brian Lara, he at the end of this 10-match test series, he's going to score more runs than Steve Smith. But if you pick Steve Smith, you'll be knocked out more often. Who would you select as the selector? The man who would give you more runs, the man would be not out giving you less runs more often.
I want the man who makes more runs before he's dismissed.
Zidane. Because we know some of the time a man says something, start out rubbish, realize it's rubbish insane. You have to hold to your position.
I go with the most runs. The guarantee most runs.
Me don't know any normal thinking person would say I would select the man who is knocked out more often.
I never said, hey, yo.
Let's run.
So what I said, do I did not say I was going to go with the man with the most knocked out. So what I said, I said I would go with a man who scores more runs before.
No. You hear the situation.
But that
would give you 515 runs based on his average over his career. Steve Smith would give you less than 500 runs. I think I must have 490 now or something like that. You see? In a calendar year, Brian Lara will score over 1,000 runs based on how he has batted all his career. Steve Smith would score less than 1,000 runs right now.
Brian Lara
and
would
you
get
come
out.
on the radio and tell listeners
Brian Lara would get out more.
You would pick the man who give you less runs.
Let me repeat. I am picking any. If I'm judging between any two batsmen, don't just throw in two names now. The one I'm going to pick.
If you're a selector, who would you select?
But me, I got answer.
You want to win the series, who would you select?
I'm going to answer you.
The man who would give you less runs or the man who would give you more runs? Who would you select?
You asked me the question about 4 times, you know.
Yeah, man. So tell us, who would you select?
If I am going to select a batsman for a series,
yeah.
give me the batsman who is going to score more runs than the other batsman before people out him.
Even if you know that he will give you less runs over the series?
The batsman who is going to score more runs
if you
before
know,
he gets out.
you know, Orville, that he will give you less runs than the next batsman. You would still select that batsman?
I wouldn't look at that.
And you call yourself a cricket host. So we'll move on to
two people and them said,
let's move on to something else. We won't agree on this, and more people who hear you talking.
Yes,
foolishness
yes, but let me just emphasize. If I have John Brown and Tom Stroke for pick from, and him said, John Brown, I gonna make 56 runs before him get out. And Tom Stroke, I gonna make 53 runs before him get out. Give me the man who is going to make 56 runs before he gets out. That's all me ask.
You think anybody who play cricket in any village, in any corner in Jamaica, cares about what you say?
Yes.
Me just know, say, Tommy make 76. I mean, no, say, Judy make 20 not out. Do I care that he's not out? Me say, Tommy, who made the 76 was a bigger player in the game.
You think
so? You telling me about, I will pick the man when it's foolishness. You know that. But let me move on. Let me move on. I hear a metric. I hear a metric still. So Orville.
Yeah.
Did you know that Barbados, while they were busy on the radio, I explained to you, disagree with you at times during the conversation. Do you believe that Barbados did not show up to a very important West Indies Cricket Board meeting where they were voting on several governance issues?
Hold on, let me tell you about that governance committee. As a man, we're closer to the action than you. Now, Dr. Kishore Shallow, right now, the lifespan of a president is 2 years.
Yes.
2 years before you vote again. Mm-hmm. Dr. Shallow and his team were bringing some motions to another meeting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One of those motions was to extend the life of the presidency from 2 years to 3 years. Mm-hmm. Who you say absent from the meeting there?
Barbados and Guyana.
I hope Garvey listen to me being political. You know? You get what I'm saying?
What are you saying? What is the point you're making?
Garvey will understand. And people who did join the program before.
No. That's not do I try to understand. I never did hear the Garvey.
I am saying.
You tell me what you say.
Sorry. Do you? Let me talk directly to you. Yeah. Do you know that Dr. Shallow? One of the things that was to be voted on at that meeting is the extension of the life of the president.
I don't know if it would extend Dr. Shallow's thing. I think previously Dr. Shallow said that it would take effect after him.
My understanding is that it would start now.
Okay.
It would start.
Go on.
No. It would start at the next.
Yes. So the next.
No. So what they're voting on is term limit.
Yes.
Term limit. So they're voting on certain measures
that
would say.
Hold on. Wait, no. Before we get to term limits, I'm talking an extension of your term. Because that's not.
No, man. No. Part of the governance thing is term limit. That was what they're talking about. Term limit.
Make we address that. Was there part of the plan to move the presidency's tenure from 2 years to 3 years?
I think that could have been one of the things.
You think it could have been one? Well, I'm telling you it was one. And I'm saying to you that it would take effect the next president who gets voted in.
Yes.
And I'm saying
couldn't take effect.
Couldn't take effect. No, because I have 2 years.
What you want me?
No, man, hold man. You're behaving yourself, so you can't.
Hold on.
Coming.
loan? Need it fast? CashBiz Finance provides loans in a flash. We offer quick loans for emergencies, small businesses, school fees, insurances, and other personal and professional needs. Call us today at 876-816-9942 or 876-446-3671. Visit us at Shop 8 Matilda's Corner Plaza in Wigan. Check us out at cashbizfinance.com. At CashBiz Finance, loans can be processed in as little as 30 minutes. Walk out with your money at the same time.
Your taxes hold the key.
Need to pay your property tax, motor vehicle certificate of fitness fee, or a traffic ticket? No need to join the line. Go online. Service at your fingertips 24/7. That's right. All these services and more are available online at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Fast, convenient, secure. Visit the How To tab on our website or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
The hour between 2 to 3 on the Sports Desk is sponsored by Mother's Chicken Bites. Love in every bite.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Sir Dwight Chatto.
Yeah, Orville, you still have not explained to us what is the significance of what you're saying. Barbados, they sit on the board. They have 2 representatives on the board. And what is the reason for them not showing up to the meeting?
Listen, if you believe that the Bajan Cricket Association is seeing eye to eye with the general board or the general
you
member.
don't see eye to eye, but what's the reason for not showing up? If you don't see eye to eye or the measures on the table,
that is why
I don't agree with.
That is why I
vote against it.
That is why I'm not turn up.
No, Orville, you really present this as a way for any modern board to operate.
No, I'm not saying that.
Wait. If you disagree,
I am not saying that is how it should.
Talk,
No, man, but you're misinterpreting and asking ridiculous questions. I don't want to raise my voice. I'm not saying that that is how it should operate. If I support the things that you come with, then I'm going to turn up and vote for you.
Whole of my time taking 5 minutes to
the fact that I refuse,
all of that when you don't disagree with
the fact that I refuse.
They agree that what Barbados did was wrong.
No, I don't know that it's wrong. But what it shows,
you don't know if it was wrong.
I
you have a board for a company that you're running, and board members don't turn up for important votes.
And maybe
you don't see that.
No, not necessarily wrong. I may not turn up because.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
Lord Jesus, it's a choice I make not to show up because I know what the mandate of the meeting is, and I'm not going to support. So I just take what I say.
So by not showing up, they ended up not having a quorum. So the business of the company could not be conducted.
And maybe
you think this is a way? You think this is a way that the board, that these territorial boards should operate?
You're asking a question that I didn't say that is how it should go. Right? What's wrong with you? I'm saying Barbados and Guyana not showing up for this quorum is sending its own message.
No, we'll ask you whether or not that is proper. You have to know you can't answer.
I don't know that it's improper, my boss.
It's totally improper.
It's neither proper.
And it shows the wisdom. 1 minute. It shows the wisdom behind what the weather report said, that these territorial boards should not be sitting on the board. We should get competent people to sit on the board. All right? Yeah. But again, you might disagree. Now, one last parting shot before we leave, and I want to talk about Andre Coley. You remember our discussion some time ago about Coley Zidane?
What was that?
I know we're having a discussion, yes.
Yeah. And I say, I don't think Coley's the guy to coach the test.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's about a couple months before my anniversary. The West Indies is sitting at the very bottom on the test cricket chart. We just draw with Bangladesh. And I think Coley needs to make some big decisions, or he could find himself sitting on the curb with a placard saying, looking for work.
Yeah, but
you agree?
But fear, but even no matter who you hire, we're going to still be beaten up badly.
How can you be saying that when the T20 team was in a similar place and a man called Darren Samuel was hired and he has brought them up to third? How can the test coach say, I'm not going to, you should be watching that.
Always been,
and the T20 coach
we always know that talent-wise, Even when we're struggling, we are closer to the top teams, talent-wise, in T20 than in Test cricket. So you're being bramble here now.
Well, I am being bramble?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So tell me something. Why teams like Burnley and West Ham, why do they fire their coaches? Since Dwight is bramble.
I never said you can't fire the coach, Dwight. I said fair.
So, no, but that is what I'm saying. I'm saying he's looking like he's gonna get fired.
But when the Burnley's on them teams,
ask me if someone will get fired, Dwight. Ask Orville if Kohli is on the firing line. Me know why you just make some comment about it look like I'm gonna get fired. When you have me, can't ask me about it.
I think he needs to make some moves, Orville, or he might get fired.
What move you want him to make?
Oh, well,
I make the move. We
just controversial.
We have no batting.
No, tell me what. Hold on, tell me what move would you make if you were Andre Cole?
Number one, I think that some of my players them.
Number
one. I think that he should be hammering on the door of Miles Bascom to radically change the way that cricket is played in our regional system, so that players are facing higher levels of competition, and so that he's getting more testing tours. That's the number one thing I think he needs to be doing.
Oh, you want him?
Extending the number of games, but you know what do I try to say already? After several rounds of cricket, they need to call
and if the Western board, and if the Western is bored, so we are going to operate the same way we are.
So the next thing I think Sam needs to do is that me find that the senior guys in the side are woefully underperforming, and I think he needs to open up the competition there.
And what exactly? May I ask
Joshua De Silva and Mr. Craig Brathwaite, they have averaged around 20 runs over the past 13 games.
Yeah.
Me don't think they should be guaranteed a place in the team.
Who you would pick for Craig?
Huh?
Who you bringing for Craig?
Whoever who performs. There's a cricketer who was dropped from the team who was doing well at the time. His name, what guy name again? John Campbell. John Campbell is one name that we could bring in for Craig.
John, the 4-day tournament has started.
Craig has struggled for sure. But we could see. All right,
yeah, man. Craig, cool.
I
hope Gavi are listening up. So the Barbados president, Gavi, remember, I'm very close to the cricket circles, and the White Chateau for that matter. So Barbados is writing to the Westerners board complaining about them 100,000. Cussing the Westerners board that should have did have a reserve.
Yes.
The same Barbados president said, we were not part of the decision making of how this CG Super 50 for run. The same Barbados say nothing going to can suspend our player Raymond Reefer for 4 days. We are going to fight that all the way to court. The same Barbados, there's a quorum to meet on cricket governance, which among the items on the table is to increase the tenure of the West Indies president.
And they didn't turn up.
2 countries say we not got that, Barbados and Guyana. And Garvey says I was trying to draw down the law into suggesting that Barbados may have some odds with the West Indies cricket board.
This is straight political to me.
No, straight, that's something that people...
Yeah, man, straight political to me.
Straight. But this is Garvey being Garvey. That's all me I say.
All right, we go back on the line. Miss Marian, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Physio.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Physio, where I go?
I'm not still on one because I've been up on the line for a while. I have a client now. All right, quickly. Stoke in our brother, what go on? Because Arsenal I knew Stoke City.
Arsenal play long ball.
Brother, I don't just long ball. Set piece. Brother, you can't score goal for home play.
No. Not do that, Physio.
You can't score goal for home play.
No. Rich. Oh, yeah, troll.
I troll.
Okay, we're going to do the trolling thing when we're up on the radio.
Me, our next brother attack before the ODI match.
Yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah. And brother, on play silky football early in the season, on can create a decent chance on can score that corner free kick.
Well, if me among the top teams in terms of goals scored, it no matter how we score, it is irrelevant.
Well, it is irrelevant.
Yes.
But me I thought yesterday most Arsenal people complain about not winning because Odegaard wasn't there. But Odegaard is there now.
So Arsenal,
what are the chances that Odegaard is?
Arsenal He's not going to win every single game from now until the end of the season.
No, brother. You know, saying that we are talking about.
Yeah, but Arsenal has won most of the games.
We're talking
I'm not deflecting. Arsenal has won most of the games. Boss, Arsenal has won most. Listen, no, we're not deflecting. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to talk. No, give me a chance to talk. And you come in. Arsenal has won most of their games since the return of Martin Odegaard, and they have scored 5 in one, and they have scored 3 in one, and I think 2 in another. So they have scored goals. And
how much of those goals Odegaard was crucial?
Clearly, Odegaard. The reason why I get corners, is not long ball we play. So clearly, the transition has to be smooth from defense into midfield to
you're
attack.
crediting Odegaard for winning the corners.
No, he has helped to we can laugh. He has helped with the transition, the smooth transition from defense to attack. So we have to give it the ball as often as we were, so we control the game better. And when we go downfield now and cross the ball, that win the card. No, yeah.
True, though, I can be off a run right now.
Yeah, all right.
But no call back tomorrow.
All right, cool. All right, it's a Liverpool fan. That's why I don't like Liverpool. I don't want them with nothing. Liverpool fan, them talk a lot of nonsense. Yes. We go back to another one, Miss Marianne.
Yeah, line it up.
6766968. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Alric.
Yeah, man.
Alric, man.
What's up, man?
Yes, man, indeed.
Yeah, man. What's up, gentlemen?
Yeah, man, we're here, man.
Man, big up to all the callers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I listen to the program because I've been listening to the program for a while, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, engaged during that time period. Maybe I hear QC.
Yeah.
QC, the production dog is like garbage truck patrol, man.
Yeah, man.
Because there's no definition that him can come with.
No, sir.
First of all, definitions in the dictionary are usually one word. Outer class is a phrase.
Yes, it's a phrase.
That's a terminology that people come up with. And it can't mean that, it cannot be that you cannot lose any game to be considered outer class. That can't make sense.
No.
That can't make sense.
Hey, if I break the record for most goals in our season, the least goal conceded, and win by the largest margin, I was out of class that season. Even if we lose 2 games, that team is out of class.
You're way better, much better
than the field. Yes.
That seems like that in a rocket science. Yeah, it means you're of a much higher quality than this. No team is unbeatable enough.
No team is unbeatable. That's why sports are unique and so sweet.
So the favorite. The outer class team using that terminology.
Exactly.
On a team at the bottom of the table and pick with them put.
Yeah.
So it can't mean that they can't lose a game to be considered outer class.
Yes.
That doesn't mean nothing.
I never draft for Bradman female, but him kind of throw me out. I say Bradman was an outer class batsman in the back. But that man in my country every game, have it.
Yeah,
he failed some games. He still is outer class.
Simple. Yeah, so right now I've been watching the Premier League. Liverpool are favorite right now, you know.
Yes.
And this coach, I know, is a very good coach in a slot.
Yes.
The man has taken the team like duck to water, you know. The man just come in and this transition has been smooth. He's getting the team to play just as well as Klopp, even better than Klopp. He has more control of the team. And so far the man is dominating both the Premier League and the Champions League.
Yes.
So right now, they are on 35 points with a game in and basically on all the other teams. They are 4 points with Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
And Chelsea must give him credit as well because this coach Enzo Maresca.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask Preacher and CC the other day upon the scoreboard. Who would you give more credit at this stage? The Chelsea coach or the Liverpool coach? Think about it. We'll take the break. We're coming now.
Okay.
the trend, set the trend.
The trend-setting sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
It's your favorite gospel DJ. My name is Jermaine Morgan, popular known as the Brother Frisco. Joins me weekdays and weekend on your radio. On Mondays, it's a 4 p.m. through to 9. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 4 p.m. through to 7 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays, 4 p.m. through to 9. And on Saturdays and Sundays, it's 6 a.m. through to 10 a.m. on Omega Radio, locally and internationally. Where your afternoon will get better going into the evening, and your weekend will never be the same. Stay locked with Brother Frisco on your radio.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolios. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
The hour between 2 to 3 on the sports desk is sponsored by Mother's Chicken Bites. Love in every bite.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Exactly. All right, so we should be playing the Yaba selection in just a minute. But what we do, we go straight.
We go back to we have
Alan.
we go back to
Alric is there.
yeah,
man,
Alric.
cool. Alric, yeah, man.
Yes, I had to ask you, who you think is the better coach? To be given more credit for what the teams have done thus far.
Clearly, Enzo Maresca.
Yeah,
Because looking at, so Liverpool didn't really make any signings, any major signings, so it's basically the same team.
Yes.
And they were in and around the same position that they were in last season.
Yes.
Chelsea, last season after 14 games, were on 19 points in 10 positions. Won 5 at the time, lost 5, and drawn 4.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, with this new coach, Chelsea are now second. They are playing 15 games now, 31 points, 1-9, drawn 4, and lose 2.
Yeah.
So this coach has really made a great
I
impact.
agree with you 100%. And I don't think it's close
That's
either.
a no-brainer.
I'm shocked that Chelsea is this good so quickly. My boss having been all over the place
The man
with a lot of people coming in and out. Team is very young. It's unbelievable the type of football they
And they are playing well.
Yes,
they are playing well.
They have scored more goals than everybody else in the
One
league.
of the best. They're one of the best teams in the Premier League right now.
Yes, and listen,
and
listeners, because I know them stay. Bear in mind, we're saying as of right now.
As of right now,
Yeah, you're
because
listeners.
anything can change.
Yes, as of right now, we're
Anything can
talking.
change.
Yes.
So as of now, Liverpool are the favourites to win the thing as of right now.
Yes.
We don't know if they're going to drop off on, because remember last I think it was last season they were doing well as well until they hit a bad patch and started to lose some games.
Mm-hmm.
So as of now, and based on how I've seen this team playing under this coach, so they are red hot favourites because the defense is the best in the league. They have the best striking options in the league as far as me concerned. With Salah, Nunes, Jota, even though he's injured now, Luis Diaz who's playing very well.
Jota has been injured for some time.
Yeah, Jota has been injured for some time, and Jota is one of their best finishers.
Yeah.
So with that striking option and how they are defending, they are one of the favorites to win the thing. Even though most people had City as favourites, preseason favourites. Me and some people that are like favourites can't change.
Yeah, man.
So where they get that from?
Yeah,
Favourites
man.
can change.
Over 38 games.
Because,
yeah, man.
Over 38 games, favourites can change. So before the season, almost any well-thinking person had Man City as the favorite. They have won 4 straight.
Yes.
They have to be favorite.
All you have to do is go to
Man
the
City
definition of what a favorite is. The team that you
Simple as
think
that.
is
Man City-
most likely to win. No.
Yes, Man City has not been playing well.
Yes.
Right now. So Man City cannot be considered favorites right now. Man City are way off the
They are-
pace.
Man City is selling for $9 now by the bookies. Liverpool is selling for
Exactly.
$1 something, my boss.
So before me run, what do you think that it's I like how the Champions League looking at I like this farmer.
I prefer it as well. More tough games early, difficult games, and you have to take it serious and win
You have
some
to take
games.
it serious. That's
Yeah.
what City are struggling, I think. A lot
Yes.
of teams because it's a field right and automatically qualify for the round of 16, as
Yes.
it is right now. With 2 games to go in the group phase.
Yes.
So the last 2 games are going to be really important. And I know City are supposed to play my side Juventus right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they need a victory. So both teams need a victory. So let's see how that will go. But I like this format. This format is really, really interesting.
Yeah, man, I like it as well.
Really.
All right, cool, Alric.
Alric, good to
Great
hear, man.
return. Hopefully hear from you again.
Yeah, man. The line thing, the line thing kind of throw me out, man.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of frustrating to even this current thing. You can't even hear the program on the
While you're on, I can understand.
While you're on, so and you couldn't. Me try call the phone lines and tell me the number not in service sometime, and you call it right now ring, all kind of thing.
Yeah, man, we understand.
So me kind of losing just in the program as a result of that. Because thing have to get on.
Yeah, man. All right, big up yourself.
All right, so we squeeze the Yaba selection now. I remember I have some Yaba CDs to give away. I've already gotten 1 or 2 requests, but it could, we still have some that we could give away. The Yaba selection now is the number 9 track on the album, and it's called Moment With You. Support it if you can. We're not hearing this side, Miss B.
All right, so what we do? Hello? What we do? Go back online in the meantime? No, we have been at it for a while, so probably need to get the song in. All right, so we're lining up the song. So 5 minutes gone in there. I'm going to watch the Arsenal game and give the Arsenal fans update right through till we leave here. I don't know about the others. So Arsenal 0-0, early stages against Monaco in the Champions League. I know the big game on the day is probably Manchester City Juventus.
Yeah,
but what is happening now?
What we're having an issue with the lines. Yeah,
it's the music time.
Oh.
So talk to us now. We should go on with the program, or boy,
are we getting the song or not? Though we understand it.
All right, let's go to another call.
Yeah, can we just take a next call while you're at all?
Yeah, we'll go to
we take another.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Orville.
Yeah, man. Who it is?
Who? Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man from Uncle.
Yeah, man from Uncle.
Man from Uncle.
Oh, you don't want, boy. Why look at get on the program, I have to go do a university degree, brother.
Boy, the man cost me some turn radio thing into a youth program. Yo, it's a great compliment.
And they're on the calling part too.
No, man, it's just that we insist that you make sense when you talk. We think you sound like Coronation Night.
I agree with that part there, no.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that part there, no. Come on, call out a man right now want to make sense on a rating scheme.
Who that?
You see my name shipping port, I don't want to rate him, no?
Yeah. Is who rating?
What was this to tell us so much?
Me no rate shipping port highly as a football man.
Yeah, man, you're the man talk some rubbish, man. What do you, man?
What rubbish was he talking?
Market. It's the last year December when you actually the voting thing.
Yeah.
The man call the program and say, you know, some men know for vote for and the voting week in calling, you know.
Yeah, me hope him no bother with that this year.
You know, some men know vote, who know me a vote for, men know vote for. Big up everybody. And it's a voting week.
By the way, it starts Monday, you know that? It starts Monday, you know that, right?
Yeah, man, I know that, man. I want to get that thing. First, you want to say, it's when God chose skepticism
from the government and where sport is concerned,
yes,
don't cut him out. There's a history.
No. I'm not saying that Garvey is wrong to be critical of the government. You know?
And it's not my favorite caller.
No. Here's what I'm critical of Garvey of. Garvey is prepared to be critical of the government, of which he has a right. You see, once within the sporting domain, remember we are the most credible sports program in Jamaica. Period.
Agree.
I have no problem with that, you know. But Garvey is not prepared to accept that his party were also guilty of some of the same crimes that him accusing the current party of.
Possibly.
Right. You see, as long as you are prepared to accept that, fine. And he's not prepared to do that.
Probably not the issue of it.
Yes.
That's a brief issue. It's now on man conceive the national stadium.
Yes.
And set out a committee, architect Wilson Chung, something like that, to do all the thing, and when the man go back and get all the thing organized and come back to him with the cost, and the cost unknown. Well, it was a member of parliament at the time, wasn't leader. I don't know, no other than Edward Philip George Chaga say, it better spend the money for 4 people at Orville Stadium, you know.
Yeah, but Siaga is no longer the president of the G.
No, man, I say.
No.
That history.
No, man, that is irrelevant. No. Carla, I'm saying to you, my boss, don't use what he did to Judge Olivia Babsy Grange and Andrew Holness, my boss.
No, but it's part of a party.
No, Sam, I don't agree with that. So you're saying they're doing every single thing that he did as a party now?
What is that?
You're saying the Jamaica Labour Party is doing every single solitary thing that Edward Siaga did in his time? That's what they're doing now?
No, I'm not saying that.
Then why are you bringing up? No, I don't. No, if you hold on. Is your argument that the JLP has been less kind? Let me use that word to sports than the PNP has, because that's the only reason for that historical reference.
Yes, of course, yes. The PNP is more point to do things in sports more than them.
All right. So if your argument is you think one government is better at dealing with sports than the other,
yes,
then
I do believe.
Hold on, I'm prepared to listen to a discussion like that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying things go more to the but I say.
No, fine.
Historical fact there.
That is an opinion. Lord, me make the point, man. That's an opinion that I'm prepared to accept, and you may very well have good arguments. What I don't want you to do the way Garvey has done, though, is refuse when pointed out that your party has also dropped the ball on some issues. If you say yes, they have, but they are fine. And hold on. And the other thing, even if you think party A is better at party B, when it comes to sporting matters, where party B does something good, they must be giving them credit. I hear Rudolph Speed. I hear Cavaliers saying big up to STF.
Yes. And
for the part they played in the Caribbean. Something.
Yes.
I hear the netballers giving the Babsy credit. The Olympians were given $1 million and 1.5 the other day for what they did in the Olympics. The JCA cricketers, I thank God for the $40 million.
The life insurance plan with the health thing to it.
Fine. So all I'm saying, have your argument say A better than B. But when B does something, you must be prepared to give them credit.
To say, yeah, but I understand that very well.
I was surprised when Speed was digging up.
For that historical thing, it's not a nowadays.
No, man. No. But I'm saying to you, Babsy has done a lot, my boss. So don't use what Edward said.
No, I'm not dispute that.
Yes.
Because the National Indoor Sports Center in a bill, the Stadium East, and I'm convert Stadium East to the National Indoor Sports Center.
Yes.
No one ever opposed it to. Someone else try to share everything for comfort with sports people, them all the while, them all finding convenient. When them not enough to do it.
All right.
Them cut it out and burn it out.
But you have to be smart and you have to be smart and know political when you're in the opposition how it works, you know, my boss.
No, Zidane, if something good there.
No, man, listen. Lord of His mercy. I agree with you, but you have to understand politicians, my boss. A lot of times the opposition say, what are you? Well, listen to my boss. Them say, go waste taxpayers' money and do that and that. Yes, when them come in, them do the same. They follow on with the same thing that the opposition was, the current one was talking about. We know it, go man.
So, say, the national budget of 1.2 trillion and it's over 5 billion sports get.
I mean, notice Orville all that come to all the time as well, but I bring in nurse and teacher to get fair. When you compare the two of them as sportsman and nurse and teacher, Orville, don't bring up the argument.
Because the police them and the doctors them and the judge them and people get a big raise the other day.
Stop bring up the argument because
they don't good thing that.
Budget of 1.2 trillion. And you don't give somebody.
And minimum wage gone up significantly from ever before. What I'm telling them look something. So it's a balance in them, boss. A lot of people don't follow sports, you know. No, but I'm saying it's more important for general people to get more money than sports people. So if they do well generally, you have to understand. But big up,
no comparison.
But big up yourself.
The boy knows them have to give them that and don't give them this and this.
It's who make up the one. It's who make up the budget. It's who make up the budget. You're saying anything them forget. Yeah. So if me make up a budget and fall short of the budget, then alright, make we talk again.
We could talk again, my boy. Yeah. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call. We love you.
Cool.
I appreciate it. Good, nice call. Cool. I will take another break. Come on.
Tate's Clarendon Pharmacy presents their Super Christmas Sale promotion. Get 10 to 50% off selected items. Spend $1,500 plus tax or more between November 29th and December 24th, 2024 for a chance to win a 50-inch Hisense TV. Come on down and tune into Omega Radio for the grand draw announcement on December 24th at 5 for our Customer Appreciation Day. And also on December 21st and 24th, bring the kids for a free gift and a photo with Santa for a small fee. Visit us at Shop 27, Bargain Village Plaza, Maypen, Clarendon.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Tate's Pharmacy, your super pharmacy. Telephone number 986-2324 or 786-2222.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Pete?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Hour between one.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're ready with the selection now. All right, we throw to the Yaba. Orville, take it away. Yaba.
Yeah. The Yaba people have given me some CDs to give away. Like I said, I've got one or two requests, but I'd love to have a few more. It's part of your Christmas package, part of your collection for the holiday seasons. And we will do it at the right time, but we'll take the time to pick up the Yaba people and for supporting us throughout the whole year. A little musical interlude that sometimes calms the program down. This one is called Moment With You, and it's track number 9 on the album. Here we go. Yeah, so that is the Yaba. The selection is called Moment With You. And again, we big up the Yaba people for being with us for the year. Several other companies, we'll give them their credit in due time. And we do have some CDs from Yaba that we can give away. Just find a way to get in touch with us. If you want one is yours.
All right. We go back to the phone lines. Text. Some WhatsApp.
Yeah, we're not taking a text from a little while.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville, I think Brandon King can make the test team. Brandon King probably as good or better than some of these for true.
Yeah,
and he's not like one of those who
swipey.
No,
and he's not a swipey man. Completely swipey either. Yeah.
No, and him never refused to play red ball cricket.
Yeah.
Over the years, he played last season. As a matter of fact, he played about 4 red ball games. Started well, tapered off a little bit, but him have the talent and him show say him not think him bigger than red ball.
Mm-hmm.
QC said both of you mixing out of class versus great team. QC is doubling down. QC, you can be a great team even if you lose. You can be an out-of-class team even though you lose 1 or 2 games a season. I've already given the basketball example. That West Indies team between 1980 and 1995 was out-of-class.
Yeah, they didn't win every single game.
But them never win every single game. Which other one now? All right. Clarendon College was out of class last season, but they lost to Glenmuir in the Champions Cup. But then they punished Glenmuir in the D Cup finals and also won the Oliver Shield. By QC's definition, CC would just be a very good team. Well, probably that. That's what he will say. Garvey is just Garvey. No, make we start. Garvey is never credible. His arguments are so ridiculous. Please keep the sports desk sportifiable. Garvey and is the same person, so it's not like a list of persons posting Garvey. Just so you want to hear. Garvey is just politicizing the thing. Please, man, even Dangerous in 5 is sounding much better than him. Something that is almost impossible to imagine. And the same person said Garvey is never credible. At the same, look like them get posted more than one time. All right, there have been 7 CONCACAF presidents to date, and 4 have been indicted, charged with fraud. That's more than 50%. That not sound like a sound ship. What was this in reference to?
CC was talking about the CONCACAF president in the like him allow FIFA to keep the club championships while the Gold Cup is going on. So I think it
in reference to that. Yeah. All right, Miss B, you can look like that. If we can get a few more, we can squeeze.
Yes, 676-6968. It is easy to get through, people. 676-6968. If you disagree with anything that we're saying, you can call it the radio station.
Call now, right now.
Even in our test series, if I have a 5-match test series, I hope QC is links. I understand cricket more than most sport. 5-match test series.
Yeah.
I win 4 tests by an innings and 200 runs.
And you come
in the last test, my boss. I was out of class in the series.
Yeah.
You were nowhere near my class over the 5 games QC, even though I lost one of the games.
You know, Westerners have this tendency to win them call them the dead robbers.
Yes.
But Australia and England and inside, they always go outplay. And they will win the last
one. They're still out. They're winning them class. Yeah.
QC, me think say you have that one around.
Yeah, man, I'm completely.
But I don't want to kill him,
Yeah,
I want to kill him. QC, I'm a man in brethren, so I take time with him still. But you're wrong, Panawana still, QC. Take it from me as the winner argument.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nick, you're supposed to do something for me here. Read the link up. May I advise the promo today? If since you are in the whole Jamaica, you have a business. Then, and in the meantime, 676-6968 are the numbers. Call now if you can get even 2 or 3 new caller.
Yes.
Then not know that wrong with.
Or we can take 2 brand new second hand too.
Or 2 brand new second hand. Remember, the link up is the 21st of December. So next week Saturday, not Saturday, and I deliberately made it Saturday. People said, then why you never keep it the regular Friday night where Brambles keep on? I said, no. Too many people are disenfranchised on a Friday night.
Yeah.
So not Saturday coming, the next Saturday, and it's 24 Stillwell Road. Manor Park, heading towards 2 Hill, turn left, and it's a minute up in the hills. Pool, brilliant setting, the whole works. Caller of the year start Monday. I come though. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By Thursday afternoon, we'll know who the top caller of the year was, according to our callers. Hello.
Hello. Progressive here.
Progressive. Long time, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Long time. Yeah, man. That quick question more ask though. My new coach, right?
Yeah.
Amarin?
Yes.
Yeah. If come like he needs to get sacked, the man start 10 ag. Okay. Amarin let's start play Crystal Palace and drop further with Xerxes scored 2 and what other guy name again scored 2, Rashford scored 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the next 2 matches the man play, him have the 2 man that scored 4 goals from the bench against Arsenal and against Crystal Palace, right? It's gonna be Everton furlough with Xerxes scoring 2 and Rashford scoring 2 goals. And then play Crystal Palace. They lose to Crystal Palace with the 2 men in front of the bench and then play Arsenal and the 2 men in front of the bench. I can't understand. Why is that? I don't know football more than me.
Well, I don't know about the Rashford part. I don't rate the other striker, none at all. I don't think him really that good.
Yeah.
But you have to wonder why a man will come off for 2 goals. 2 of them, as you say, was on the bench if that's the case. But I don't really watch Man U a lot, though,
Yeah. Yeah, because, Liverpool might try, but, more the other teams sometimes and thing. And when I say them sack 10 others. And then I think the other thought, man, Van Nistelrooy was doing a good job, an okay job. But he was just temporary. They're bringing a new coach now, and this new coach not making any difference. Yeah.
I don't think coaching is the United's biggest problem.
Well, they need some ball.
Really, I really look at the squad and look at the games when you watch them, when you see the starting lineup and you look at the other top teams, you say, United really can't compete with these teams in terms of quality, though,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The biggest problem right now is personnel.
Because the United came back in the top 10 and them dropped out again.
Yeah.
Because them lose some match, So them gone back, they must about 13 yards now.
Yeah.
Right. When I understand, and some this season, our boy didn't play a ball though.
Who?
In the scoring a goal this season, I think Leon Bailey. He's not scoring a goal, and he's not playing.
Yeah, he has been in and out.
And he's injured now. He was a team and he was yesterday injured.
Yeah.
Or some hamstring injury or something. Yeah, so that's just my little bit for the time, Long time. Big for myself.
Yeah, progressive.
Yeah, we'll call next week. We'll call it a year thing.
All right, man, be part of it. And if you can come to the link up next week, Saturday night,
Have you ever been to
You never come on.
I've been to one when at NHT place. I came to that one.
Oh, yes, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, some of these days I come kind of overseas,
Oh, you're not there?
But you're back now?
No, I'm still overseas.
Oh, so you might not.
I'm making a call. Sometimes I'm trying to get through now.
All right.
Sometimes I can't get through.
All right.
All right.
All right, progressive. Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Yeah. All right. I will take a break. We're coming back.
Fosbridge is having a Christmas sale. From December 8 to December 31, save on chandeliers, wall lamps, ceiling fans, and LED bulbs. Come shop and save with up to 40% off this Christmas. Visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Montego Bay, and Drexel. It's the Fosbridge Christmas sale, December 8 to December 31. Open Sundays.
A beautiful gift for the season. Yabaja Children Album Giveaway. Giveaways during Sports Desk on Omega Radio. Wednesdays and Fridays from December 6 to 27, 2024. The Children Album is written and produced by Yaba Music CEO Tony Steins.
When I got about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
The car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, You name it, them have it.
Visit Danjan Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146. Or in Maypen at shop number 10, 1A Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142. Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Just gimme me Kendall. Win big with Kendall this Christmas. Buy any 6 Kendall products, including Kendall corned beef, Kendall mackerel, or Kendall instant ginger teas, and you could be one of 9 winners of a double-door refrigerator, a 6-burner stove, or a brand new microwave. To enter, drop your receipt in the boxes provided at participating stores, or WhatsApp a photo of your receipt to 876-884-0411. Promotion ends December 13. Conditions apply.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Jack Draper has cancelled his planned training with Carlos Alcaraz because of a little bit of niggle in his hip. A reporter said the British number 1 was due in Spain to train with the Wimbledon champion next week, but is limited to gym work at the moment. Draper is in the Great Britain team, which will contest the United Cup from December 27, but is yet to be sure whether he will be fit to play or not. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapperton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. And Arsenal has finally scored. Jesus got 2 1-on-1s and missed. As I said on Monday, as the expert, it's not creativity is Arsenal problem. It's a number 9. But we have scored now, and I think it's, because I was reading a while ago, it was, well, let's see if VAR will take it back. He was behind the ball. So yes, so Arsenal leads 1-0. And the Englishman, Saka, has gotten on the score sheet. We're back online. Was created by Jesus, so give him some credit for that. With a good cross. Back online? Hello?
Hey, Zidane.
Oh, this is Shakes.
All fine.
Yes, I'm here.
Been a while, eh?
Yes, man, it's been a while. Brand new second hand.
Big up, Shakes.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Orville.
Yes, sir.
King Bear, is what I hear you guys talking about, the favorite thing.
All right, we are on the side of the argument that at some point in the season, the preseason favorite can be no longer the favorite to win the championship.
Not possible.
What?
Not possible.
6. I expect better from a man.
All right, so hold
of your
on.
caliber.
Of your
All
caliber.
Right, so let us delve into the matter, right?
Yeah. Me expect certain kind of people for sound, so not you.
Hold on.
Yes.
Orville. It's simple. How do you determine a preseason favorite? Meaning, just before the ball is kicked for the first match of a season, how do you determine?
The preseason favorite is determined the very same way you determine a favorite halfway through the season. The team that you
How do you
think
do that in football?
the team that you think is most likely to win is the preseason favorite.
How do you do that? What factors do you put in place?
All of the factors. Their the quality of them team, the quality of them coach, them recent history.
So that would be the quality of players, right? You can use coach. That's
yes,
yes.
and them recent record.
I just picking off the ones that I have on my list. What else do you have?
The same thing, man. Quality team, quality coach, recent form.
All right.
That kind of thing.
So recent form would be the previous season.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Tick that off on my list too. Continue.
That's about it for me.
None of that. Yeah. Quality team, quality coach, recent
right.
form.
So
I would
listen to
I would add health of the players as well. Because you can have quality team.
All right.
But the man them
so
injured.
I put an asterisk beside one that I have. I call that injuries.
Yes.
Because a team can.
Well, let us not argue with no difference. So preseason favorites is the team we think most likely.
I'm going to add to the factors. So on my list, I have squad depth, quality of players, injuries, the age of the squad, the previous season.
No man, the age of the squad. We're talking about quality though. Quality would take care of age of the squad. Yeah. In other words, if the squad is aging, but you still think they have quality more than everybody else, then age is not a factor. If age is a factor, then maybe
age has to be a factor.
You're not understanding the point.
Age impact your quality. If you're too old,
if you're too old, then you won't have the quality. Remember, this is
Orville.
Shakes. Make we not arguing on a difference.
Orville.
I would prefer a 29-year-old Messi than a 21-year-old Tuffy Anderson.
Orville, age or anything to do with humans is always a factor. If you can't agree with
the quality covers age,
and I'm saying the quality covers age. You understand what I just say? Give me a 29-year-old Messi. Who would you prefer? A 29-year-old Messi or a 21-year-old or a 21-year-old Tuffy Anderson? Make us move on from this number and get into the real matter.
I'm just trying.
Yeah, man. This is just getting at the real matter.
I'm saying your quality. If you have the quality above everybody else, then age don't matter. What you might how age come in if you no longer have the quality. Are your quality me a picking up? Give me a 37-year-old Brian Lara more than a 21-year-old Craig Brathwaite. Because Brian Lara at 37 will still have more quality.
Yeah.
So that is semantics, mobile.
Yeah.
So make a move.
It's not.
All right. Move on to the meat of the matter.
We said coach, as you said, and I would add in.
Lift your voice, Shakes. Lift your voice.
I'm saying that I would add in the financial capabilities of the team.
Yep.
Now, at the start of that season, you have a list that you can make. If 20 teams are in the EPL, you have 1 to 20 that you can put down on your list based on where you think they would finish.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're going to have a team that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lord, yes, Shakes, man. You're wasting it. Yeah, man. You have some factors before the season at that side of the field.
Do you always have one team, or can you have more than one team for first, second, third, or fourth?
What? Third or fourth what?
No, as in when you're making that list for top 4, can you have more than one teams in that position in terms of when you're making that list?
I don't understand the question. I don't understand what you said. You just attack pretty, but you're not being coherent in the way you said.
Simple. What was your top 4 at the start of the season?
Well, you want my top 4? Or what is it you're asking?
I want your top 4.
Me, the City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and any other, and Chelsea.
Who you say was it the top team, the number
City.
1 team?
City made it have as favorites.
City, all right.
Before the season started.
So that means that Man City was the favorite.
Yes, at the start of the season, yes.
All right. If you actually look at the definition of the word favorite and favorable, they're 2 different words. They're never the same.
Who you try to tell that, my boss? I'm an English teacher, I know. Yeah, tell me it's a favorable different from favorite. Lift the thing, man.
All right. So favorability has to do with how the factors now change when you go team by team.
No, sir, that is not what favorable. The word favorable, Shakes, simple means having an advantage. Orville, me, you're wasting time. Favorable means having an advantage.
Thank you.
Favorite, Favorite
Hold
now
on, hold on,
means
hold on,
most
hold on.
likely to win.
Can you have an advantage at the start of the season?
If you have an advantage, yes,
Can
then
you
City
have an advantage at the start of the
City
season?
has an
What
advantage
advantage would that
over
be?
what the team come with 20th in the league.
Hold on.
Southampton.
I'm asking,
City has an
I'm asking
advantage
you-
going into
you
the
don't
season
need
more
to-
than Southampton.
You don't need to go to the worst team in the EPL.
But
Just pick Man City and pick Arsenal.
No,
and Man City and
six,
pick
no,
Liverpool.
6. You ask a question. Can a team have an advantage going into a season? I'm saying City has an advantage over Southampton going into a season. I tell me not to
Why
pick the
is
worst
that?
team.
Why is
Better
that?
team, better coach, more money, the same factors that you were just pointing out.
Thank you.
Good.
So when you factor in all of those, when you are using all
Where
of
is he
those
going?
factors, you do it on a team by team basis. It
You understand
therefore
what I'm saying?
means you are going to assign more points, meaning you're going to give a
Get to the
team
point, no
Yeah,
chase,
chase,
man.
walk out to the chase, man.
No, you just a grown talk.
You're
What
going to give a team a better odds.
What's the
right?
point you're
So
trying
at
to
the
make?
start of that season, you would give Man City the better odds.
Then not that may I say, brother, but you're the read the 4 minutes. I mean, so what the point you're trying to make? You know? What's
So
your
let
point?
let me ask you this now. If it is your move to Liverpool leading the league, you never had Liverpool as the favorite. How do they suddenly become the favorite? When factors have changed.
So I just say you want to come. Zidane, you want to take it? And
Shakes, let me just make it plain for you. So the favorite in preseason is the team. It doesn't matter the factor we all give. We think that
You
team.
want to answer my question that I just asked?
No, man. I'm going to get to the chase because we're going around in circle.
Yeah.
So let's just
the question that I just asked just now was, how do you move and change the favorite from Man City to Liverpool when the factors that was used in evaluating and assessing each team
because Shakes,
no change
because
after the season has started?
Hold on, Shakes, man.
Me want to know why favorites cannot change.
No, man. That's I want to get to it, Shakes, because Shakes is all over the place. Yeah. So Shakes, if all the factors that I put in my mind to say, listen, Man City will win the Premier League. After 15, 20 game Shakes, if they are 15 points behind somebody who I thought would have come second, then that team now clearly is showing me that everything that I thought would have happened is not happening. And that team now is now the favorite from there on in to win the Premier League.
Sir, they are the more favored team.
Who is more likely to win? If Liverpool goes 20 points ahead of Man City with 20 games left, who is more likely to win from that position?
Is he going to answer that?
Hello?
Have the dynamics remained the same?
The dynamics can remain the same when me 20 points ahead.
Yeah, in terms of players and coach and everything, it remains the same. But I am no 20
the
points.
mere fact that the dynamics have not
but I'm
remained the same.
Hold on.
The beginning, it means that it can't change.
So Man City is still the most likely team to win with 20 games left, 20 points behind Liverpool.
Favored.
No. I'm asking you. Who is most likely to win?
Hold on, he's going to favor and favor.
Yeah,
you're right up my street. Hold
the line, Shakes. Hold the line.
We're coming back. A little English language lesson. I hear Shake is a doctor.
Yes, he's a good doctor.
I hope
he's a very good doctor.
I hope he's better at being a medical doctor than his understanding of how to discuss sport.
We're
coming back after.
Super Center. You can fill your Christmas list.
It's a Christmas to remember. Get ready for Zidane Super Center's Super Sale. From now until Christmas, experience the sale event of the season with incredible savings and super deals. Come get your decorations, lights, gifts, and all the best items for your Christmas party. Why ship when you can shop at Zidane Super Center? Our sale is on, so why wait for freight?
So this Christmas, make it Zidane Super Center for sure.
It's a lifestyle.
Get Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Register this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the school of champions.
Ridge is having a Christmas sale. From December 8 to December 31, save on chandeliers, wall lamps, ceiling fans, and LED bulbs. Come shop and save with up to 40% off this Christmas. Visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Montego Bay, and Draxall. It's the Fossridge Christmas sale, December 8 to December 31. Open Sundays.
A beautiful gift for the season. Yabaja Children Album Giveaway. Giveaways during Sports Desk on Omega Radio. Wednesdays and Fridays from December 6 to 27, 2024. The Children Album is written and produced by Yaba Music CEO Tony Steins.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Sheikh, are you still there?
Yes, man, I'm here.
Let me ask you a very, very basic question, my boss. Intellectual reason. Match me now.
Oh, let me answer Zidane's question. I was saying the favorability is now different.
No, here
favorability.
No, man. Here's where I agree with you. Here's where I agree with you, my boss. Like we discuss some English language now. You're right up my street. Favorable just means being in an advantageous position, and I agree with you.
What Liverpool is in right now.
Hold on. I agree with you. You know that not all advantageous positions make you favorite. Not all. If Manning's High School,
the same thing.
I'm just telling you they don't. But you know, that me has to tell you. Western, which example you want? Jamaica playing Brazil in Brazil, and we score in the opening minute of the game. We are in a favorable position now because at that point we do have a goal. But I agree. How many times am I telling you that I agree that those are separate terms? Not all the times favorable position makes you favorite.
But I'm telling you that a favorable position can never be the favorite position.
Hold on.
You know why?
No, but
because
hold on, but listen to me, man, and listen for reason for a second, brother. Not all favorable. Lord Jesus, man, we are on out of time. Here's where I'm agreeing with you. Not all favorable positions make you favorite. Everybody know that. But there are times when
we all
when
know
it does.
that, Orville. So you're saying what I already know.
I'm saying there are times when it does. When you can be in both of them. But here's
correct. And the only time you can be in both is if you started as a favorite. That is the favorite. That's the only time.
So if you never started as favorites at no time during the contest, can you be the favorite?
No, you can't. You're just in a favorable position.
So the question that Zidane has asked, I'm 20 points ahead with 10 games.
Orville,
am I the favorite to win the competition?
Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
You
What is meant?
You said 20 points. You said 20 points.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
20 points. Let me ask you this. How many points did that game start at?
I don't understand why I'm asking me, brother.
No,
if me I lead with 20 points to go with 10 games to go,
I am the favorite. I'm the favorite to win, Chicks.
Sure.
I'm the most likely team to win.
Orville.
I am not expected to win.
You just, Orville, slow down. You just said a team is leading by 20 points. It don't matter how much the total points is right now. Say 80-60, that's 20, a difference of 20. How much did the game start at?
To win the competition, me attack. She's talking about a game. I'm talking to win the competition, boss.
The league,
the tournament.
Yes,
so 10 games left. I'm lead by 20 points.
How many points did the league start on?
What point the league start on? What on earth does that have to do with what me does?
Shakes, yeah, struggling.
But I'm asking you a simple question. All
0-0, everybody start.
0. Thank you. And you know, and that is one factor that is equal amongst every single team. Everybody starts.
The factors are not equal at the point where we're 20 points ahead, brother.
Oh my
At
God.
the start of the
Orville.
season.
And that is why when you have
no, man,
let
me ask you one last question before you go.
Shakes, you sound up weird, bro. No, let me ask you one. Let me ask you one. No, man,
let me
ask you
one.
one.
Look up.
No.
I'm going to say
what
this.
a man sound ordinary, brother.
I'm going to say this.
If
it is that one factor
impacts my fault, listen.
Another, right? If it is that one variable impacts another.
What is he saying?
What do you mean? What am I saying?
I'm going to ask you one question and we get rid of this.
It's simple.
Manchester City
at 0. There are several factors that you would use to determine.
What does starting at 0 have to do with the situation of me outline that I'm now leading at 20 with 10 games to go? Where
and
you started.
Favorability. That is favorability.
So that it wouldn't make me the favorites anymore after at that point.
Orville, go talk to any economist, go talk to any financial advisor. That is called favorability.
Shakes, what does favorite mean? That's all I know. Ask.
That's all I
yeah.
Favorite?
Yes, you're the favorite.
What do you mean?
What does it mean? What does favorite? I'm the favorite against in our game. What does it mean? Simple explanation. Just give everyone.
It means that you are preferred to every other person that are of the same class or the same type.
No, that's not what it means in sport. No. In sports, sports. I don't never know what it means. Know what it means. That's not what it means in sports.
In a sporting contest, that's not what it means, doctor.
That's not what it means.
We know the term favorable can be about approval. I got a favorable grade on my report. Yeah. We're not talking in general.
Hold on. What you think is the class that is used in sports?
No, Shakes, the definition.
Shakes or the athlete.
Shakes is based on how you're
summing the class.
Shakes, let me tell you what they mean by favorite in sports. The team that is expected to win.
Most likely.
Are most likely to win.
Yeah,
Any of the two.
That is not the definition.
It is, man.
It's not what you prefer, my boss. That a woman like. Me say my favorite player.
The term favorite in sports means most likely.
What would you use to determine who you like?
It no matter. I think them are the favorite. I think them are the most likely team to win.
No, after
if Liverpool is leading by 20, if Liverpool is leading by 20 points with 10 games, they are the most likely team to win. They are now the favorite to win the Premier League.
No, they are the favorable team.
Next call, man. This is not the joke, man. Next call.
Stop it, Shakes, on the radio, man.
Next call, brother.
Me don't even know what it means. Pick up yourself, still, Shakes. We're glad to say you can't get back on the program.
Shakes, this.
But he clearly doesn't understand what favorite means in sport.
No, he doesn't.
It's not none to do with what you prefer.
Me don't know why I get involved. You know why I get involved? Me honestly, the thing Shakes said and a reason. Shakes a doctor, brother. Come on.
It's not preferred of any kind, Shakes.
Zidane, if Man City, you see this case where Man City have the 100 and add
15 charges.
15 charges. Let's say part of the punishment for Manchester is to start the next season 15 points behind everybody.
15 points.
Manchester City can't start that season as favorites again.
They would give Arsenal or Liverpool, one of them. There.
If Manchester City, for some reason, is punished by starting 15 points behind, they can no longer be favorites.
No.
So at any point, you know why Manchester City are favorites at the start of the season? Because everybody does 0-0.
Yes.
Now, at a point in time when somebody's 15 points ahead, that person no
exactly
favorite, no,
because at the start you actually have more game to recover. We still wouldn't have them.
What I'm going to tell myself, despite all of the things Manchester City have about them, if them punish us after start 15,
and that the man must say if Man City get a 20-point deduction, so they have 38 games, about 20 points deduction. Them still I think Man City has the favorite at the start.
So before the season starts, Manchester with the same team, same coach, same quality players, same history, but 2 days before the Premier League, part of them punishment
20-point deduction
is a 15-point deduction.
20
is Manchester now still the favorite for the Premier League? That man is crazy, man. Next call here, man. I blame me, people. I'm on the blame. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Sensi.
Yes, man. Good day.
Sure.
And good day to your audience.
Well, yes.
The goodly Dr. Shakes is most misguided.
Misguided is a very pretty word, brother.
Zidane, as I said, Shakes is defining favorite as in the case of like your favorite meal or
Yes,
mother
that's what
favorite
he's doing.
child.
Yes.
And he's
That's
describing
child.
favored in
Favorite
the
in sport is simply, as Orville said, most
most
likely. to
likely.
succeed.
Yes.
Or
No,
he's
no,
using. Hold on, let me say something and then walk out of the studio. He's using favored as another in another English word to mean approval. So I got a favorable report, not favored, favorable. I got a favorable review.
Yeah.
In a sport, it's a different something they mean, sir. So.
Yeah, what thing you call perfect information, which is, you know, what every businessman, even pickpocket, a man want to know how much you have in your wallet before him try and pick it. If no one pick a empty wallet. A businessman want to know when a rain going fall, you know, what the market condition going to be. Perfect information, whether it's economics, politics, your thief or whatever. Now, in a season of soccer, the more the season progress, the more information you're getting.
Simple. And the more the facts change. I've been telling you from day one, when facts change, I will change. The fact is that at the season, everybody is on 0. Halfway through the season, one team are lead by 20. The facts have now changed. Rubbish.
Change daily. Change with more information. As added information come in, as a player game, you know, man get injured, man.
Not just added information, the boss, but added facts. The facts have no different.
Revise odds.
Simple.
Revise odds simply mean, matter of
Ridiculous
fact,
argument when we have
the odds define favoritism. The shorter the odds, the more likely you are to win. A 5-1 man is an outsider. A 2-1 man is more likely to win.
Senziego.
So the odds keep revising.
Senziego, you say when you can't find a way for your pose, Panda one, the man them for just love it, brother.
Yeah.
How can you tell me that all things remain equal because you did the favorite? You are have to be still seen as the favorite. When new information, new facts, new everything.
You put that data into your decision making.
Of course, my boss, man. Even, yeah.
The start of a game, Australia is favorite to beat West Indies. West Indies of Australia. West Indies need to make 200 on the last day for winning.
Lucky.
West Indies gone 150 without last. Australia still a favorite. What kind of rubbish this for the people I'm reading?
Which is why if you bet at the start of the competition on a team, you get a bigger dividend than if you bet midway when you say the team are going to win.
That's precisely why the odds change.
No, you can
as
go
the competition
into
are going.
You know. I'm bet on Liverpool to win the competition, you know. Huh? But the dividend you'll get is smaller than Liverpool.
Sanjiego, this thing is making me get upset now.
Yeah, man, it's disappointing.
Me and my fault.
It's disappointing.
Everybody is trying to sound like them are win argument and right. And that's the problem. When you sound dunce and fool, brother.
Yeah, man, it's a thing where we're trying to
we're taking one more. We're squeezing one more.
All right.
The show done.
Show done, man.
West Indies, Australia, Australia. Who are the favorite, my boss? Australia.
Yeah, man. It's a
final
day,
day.
man.
West Indies need to make 200. At 150 without loss, Australia still the favorite for win the game.
You can't even
because they are the favorite at the start of the game.
If you're at the racetrack.
What kind of done system, man?
And you think a certain horse are going to win. And when by the time you reach the track, rain or fall, you're going to bet for the horse with a mudlark.
Yeah, man. That's how it go, man.
So, you know, think dynamic. Life is dynamic.
Of course.
The whole world, the whole globe is dynamic.
But Senchego, based on how Shake sound, I knew he didn't understand the meaning of the word favorite in sports.
Which is why we have a concept called revised odds.
Yeah, man.
Revised odds simply change the favorite. Odds define the favorite.
Yes.
If it's 10-1, it's less likely to win than a 2-1.
Exactly.
So the odds is a definition of favoritism.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, what the man said, but the man said, ask him now with 20 points lead with 10 games to go.
Yeah, man.
Who is now most likely to win the game? And the man say Man City. Still I say Man City.
No.
It's a joke thing.
Because 20 points you already, added information that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the dynamic that was changed.
That's why man, I got credit you less now. Liverpool are going to win.
Exactly.
Because Liverpool are lead by 20.
You can't come back.
You want to jump on the bandwagon, no. You get less money than if you did do it at match 1.
Exactly. Simple logic, man. Yeah, man. You have the definition wrong, man. You don't follow the Lord more, man. If you got 20 points clear with 10, 15 games to go, that team is now expected to win. So now they are the favorite to win the Premier League and not just only in a favor. I'm going to learn from this. That is it for the program. Join us tomorrow. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful night.
that's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
This is Heather White Davis McDonald, and I'm inviting you to join me Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. to 12 midday for Let's Reason. We will be reasoning on real life issues with real people. So join me and be blessed.
It's now time for Golden Moment.
After copying bronze in the 2000 World Junior Championships in Chile and a silver 2 years later in Kingston, Jamaica, Melaine Walker set the ground for what would be known as greatness in 2008 Beijing Olympics.
Danvers, one of two women to reach the final of this event, first held in 1984, won by Nawal Matawakal of Morocco, is now a senior figure with the IOC. Sally, of course, the champion in 92. No problem with the start, and Natasha's gone off very quickly indeed, chasing Ross Williams into the back straight. If she can hold this stride pattern together, going quite well. Toster making some ground on Melaine Walker as they go into the back straight. Ross Williams now going very strongly as they approach 200 metres down the back straight. The big three going very strongly indeed. Tasha Danvers in good position at the moment. If she can hold her form as they come through to the 300-metre mark, well, who knows? Toster going very strongly at the moment. Toster and Melaine Walker, these two, into the straight. Tasha Danvers in third place. If she could just hold on to this now, she'll come under pressure shortly. Melaine Walker now coming down the straight, stuttering into the hurdle, but coming away from it. And Tasha, if she can just hold on, because Lapchenyuk is closing down, and I think she could get a medal. Melaine Walker is going to be the champion. She's the Olympic champion, and Tasha chasing down very quickly at Toster. Oh, it's close, but that's the third place. The record, 52.64.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega.